everybody. Hello. Welcome to the stream. It's fantastic to have you here. Hope you're doing wonderful. We're currently playing Malakai Makaisson. So I obviously in recent times made a video in relation to the Age of Reckoning system and the faults that it currently has. And I haven't seen anybody make a stream showcasing the biggest advantages you can have as a player right now with the current system. So that's today's goal. I'm going to make sure that I can try and min-max and showcase exactly what to do when it comes to the new system of grudges. So, without further ado, playing Legendary very hard as always. We're going to be playing Malakai Makaisson, and we're going to be jumping into it. Hold on, one thing I would do want to check is, can you play Realms of Chaos with him? You can! So he is actually on Realms of Chaos. I actually haven't tried him on Realms of Chaos. I wonder if he's any good. Yeah, Legendary very hard. Let's jump in. Cookie, what's up, dude? James, what's up? OPG, good to see you. Ghouls, good to see you. Tira, yeah, we'll probably do Tamarkan again in no time at all. As Tamarkan seems really good fun. I want to explore more of that campaign. But like I said, I haven't really seen many people try and abuse the new system, so I wanted to try and at least get one cheeky stream just showcasing and demonstrating my thoughts of how best to take advantage of the new system. Improve level of copters, increase their accuracy. Yes, Zadok, I believe you get really great bonuses. And Leffy, good to see you, handsome. You get fantastic bonuses, what Malakai Makaisson does. Love this guy to bits. The grape shots are probably one of the biggest factors, and all the relative things you can do. Carry on from the last one? Yeah, Ghouls, probably carry on for the last one if I do another one. But I have to keep in mind that, you know, if I'm streaming on YouTube as well, so I'll have to make sure to create thumbnails and whatnot. Show.
From the earliest age of the Engineers Guild, the
Dowie have forged machines of war.
Wonders hewn of gromril and gold. Trusted plans handed down.
Hold on. Right, so one of the best things, obviously, about Malakai specifically is obviously he's a mobile airship. We do have the replenishment and the training from Gothic and Felix. We got 308 grudges, so what we do is we start off with 2,600, which is about average for most of them. Grumbrindle has 3,000 he starts off with, which is kind of brutal. But what we're going to want to make sure to do is just go in growth where we can. And we're going to murder the first army. We have a lot of really good options. Level 5, turn 5 is when we get access to the adventures specifically. And what we're going to make sure to do is just play towards that victory condition of the... hold up, turn my light on so you guys can get flashbanged by my domium again. Boom, flashbang. Yeah, what we're going to make sure to do is play towards his conditions of his adventures as much as we physically can do. I'm going to try and avoid, you know, doing needless fights that I'm not necessarily needing to do, because obviously I want to get towards the meat of the grudges and things like that as fast as we possibly can do. I really wish you started off with the other gyrocopter, because the brimstone guns are not as good. They are nowhere near as good as the normal gyrocopter, unfortunately. Honestly, a bit of both, Jorah. Good question. It's a bit of both, honestly, dude. It's a lot harder to exploit, though. That's for sure. Pointing out the problem with the grudges in your video. Hope you'll make adjustments. Yeah, Invader, me too, buddy. Me too, matey. I think it was needed to be... It was a thing that needed to be shown, because... Yeah, it definitely does not feel like it's intentional, the way it's implemented right now. So, yeah. Hopefully they'll make the relevant adjustments that needed. But yeah, much love to you, matey. You know, the only thing I care about is that you guys get the information that you need to be successful in your campaigns, and, you know, I'm happy to do that. Yolandula, slay anything without a bead. Adds rewards to beat Anglican Crisis. What rewards do you envision for each Crisis factions? Interesting. On the way for beating Dowie. Yeah, like, if you killed the Dwarf Crisis, it'd be very cool if it gives you access into, you know, the Underway that we now have in-game. That'd be hella cool. That would be very, very, very cool if that's possible. Yeah, and Deep Invader, thanks for the follow, buddy. Appreciate you, matey. And Angram, how are you, bud? Good to see you, lad. Hello to you as well, matey. Angram, I know it's late your time, so I hope you're having a good day. Or have had a good day so far. With the Fixed Age of Reckoning, I'm assuming they will do the things that they need to do for it, boys. Don't worry about it. But obviously I can't tell you when they're going to do it, because that's for them to do so, right? And I don't want to make promises on their end, because it's unfair of me as well. You're well? Happy to hear that, matey. Hammer campaign? So far, so good. I love the dwarves, as you know me. Do you know when the patch 5.0 drops? The 30th, alongside the DLC, matey. It'll drop on the 30th with the DLC as well. It's relatively annoying. I think we just try and kill them all. Oh, the patch notes? I'd imagine tomorrow, buddy. I suspect tomorrow, but who knows? Oh, it might even be a scenario for the day of, but we'll have to wait and see. We'll have to wait and see. You can tell, as in, to Slayer Pirates. I actually think the Slayer Pirates suck. Funny enough, I don't rate the Slayer Pirates, I'm not gonna lie. I do not rate them. Yo, Paddy May, how you doing, handsome? Yarn me, matey, dowie brethren. And vaping, what's up, bud? Calling all Dowie Air Force to your battle stations? Absolutely. To the battle stations, Dowie brethren! I can just imagine, like, loads of dwarves going down like a fireman's pole. To battle stations, Dowie! You know? Do the Spirit of Grungni have a time term when it's used? Can use it every battle. Use it every battle. If that stream said anything, Slayer Pirates are garbage. Yes. I don't think they're very good. Maybe that's just me. Honestly, Landilla, it could have been a me problem. I'll put my hand up and say, in that testing situation against goblins, they felt so bad. But in other scenarios, they'll probably be well. You know? Other scenarios, they'll probably do really well. But for me specifically, I just clearly either I didn't use them correctly, or I was doing something fundamentally wrong with them. You know, I'm always happy to take the L if I'm doing something wrong. How does it feel starting in Cracker Drac? It kind of sucks, and the only reason it sucks is because of the fact that it gets rid of any options of Norscan dwarves. Cracker Drac had Norscan dwarves in it. We have shamed our ancestors. Malakai has pushed them aside. Yeah, no, the Norscan dwarves have had to move accordingly, but it feels alright, because there's nothing really around the area that Malakai struggles to beat. I think he's one of the biggest things, right? What we'll do is we'll go into Inspiring Presence, because I think going into Tactician will be huge. Especially if we go Grudge shots. We'll do Encircle, just do a quick cheeky insert, training, replenish, and then I'll auto-resolve this one, should be fine. And Occupy. Typically speaking, looting and Occupy is not worth it, because you'll reduce the growth, especially on ports, and the money you make, so always remember that. We're going to wait until we get level 2 so we can start getting some Slayers in the army, because they'll be huge. I am going to move towards the Tactician, because I think it's going to help a lot. And we're also going to do Traditional and Innovation as well. Once we go down to this tree, it'll be fine. The thing is, when it comes to this game, is oftentimes the red tree is just so unbelievably good. So it's always worth doing. And the Dwarf Warriors being a tier 0 is one of the best updates they've ever done. I'll say it. Speed of infantry units. Honestly, I don't think Malakai cares as much about going into the clans, because you don't really care about your infantry. You really don't. Infantry is a lot less of an important factor. It's not as bad. So we've got 24% already, so we're going to want to try and go towards the Lair of Troll King, and the deal will help it, and hopefully snowball to what we're looking for. Once we hit the tier 2, which we can probably do in transit, so we'll probably get tier 2 upgrade over here, and we can start dealing with the Norscans as well. So I'm relatively certain Malakai is in a good spot to guarantee the 100%er, but everything after that will be tough. Fix the error with the mechanic. We'll have to wait and see, lad. You know, I can't exactly, you know, make a plan / say things that, you know, Sierra are going to do. I'm hopeful they'll understand what to do, right? Which is just... Because the problem that you have right now is you've got players that are dwarves that like to play tall, right? If you are a dwarf player that plays tall, you are punished in the current system. And if you want to play dwarves like Khorne, then they're in a good spot, right? If you really want to go aggressive, which is something I really like doing as the dwarves, the video I made wasn't for me specifically. It was for the majority of the player base to understand that you have to play like Khorne to do well with this new mechanic. Like, I love playing like Khorne. Play tall, what does that mean? Basically, don't expand very quickly. It's a good question, actually, Rain Time, thank you. It's basically, don't expand quickly and just keep on, you know... Wait, hold on, am I outside of my...
I'll figure it out.
Oh, wow, yeah, I'm really outside of it. Yeah, so play slowly and build up your territory, right? That's sort of playing tall. Yeah, we're one off upgrading. We just need to upgrade this bad boy. And we'll deal with this fella in a second. We've recruited enough for what we need. You have so much money, so it might actually be worth upgrading. And getting somebody new. So really cool thing regarding the Demon Slayers, they have Siege Attacker. It's one of the biggest things about them. So you can have secondary armies with Siege Attacker now. Although individually I think they're really, really bad from an overall value point of view. But they, like I said, provide the ability to have Siege Attacker where no other minor lord, like normal lord gives you that option. Yeah, Drake, he's a flying dwarf, matey. He's a horde-esque recruitment. He is indeed a horde-esque recruitment. I love how much Oathgold Malakai just gets funneled to him. I'm a big fan of it. Getting so much higher, especially if you can confederate and meet new people. Yeah, it snowballs very quickly. It's almost like 3x every time, which is just a lot. Will the DLC be released on the 30th? It will indeed, yep. Gonna rush Hell Pit like last time? Yes. Because Hell Pit's a lot of grudges, and it'll make it a lot easier. It'll make it a lot easier. And we need to do the Norscan stuff as well. 30th of May, April, matey. April, what's that? It's gonna get my dog some water. But I will walk over here and murder these guys real quick. Yeah, I'm fine with that. Auto resolve it, make sure to get all of them die. We'll pop out. Upgrade you. Recruit double Dwarf Warrior. And get the Dwarf Warrior from the Spirit of Grungi. And then 2 turns we'll do the adventure for the cannons, because I think that's honestly the best. Because it'll allow us to have 3 cannons to shoot down Hell Pit. We'll take out this guy over here. On the upgrade of this one, we can get a Demon Slayer in our army as well. Which will be huge. Let's get some defense situations. Let's go ahead and get growth in here. Get rid of that because it's not growth. Because you have an insane economy early game, so you shouldn't waste the fact that you got a really good economy. And the upgrade of that will give us the Oath Gold to have the Forge unlocked. Can't really craft anything just yet, but we'll need to get, once we get to the 500 mark, get the tankers in there because it'll be beneficial for somebody like Gotrek. Further abusing the system, super aggressive play. Yeah, super duper aggressive. Like, going to the point of delusional aggression. Like Khorne, basically. Pure delusional aggression is basically what you got to do. And one sec, guys. Yeah, sorry about that, boys. So yeah, basically, delusional, pure aggression, no stop is the way to do it. Also, I like the fact that you can move around in the airship stance. We've upgraded that one now, so we'll probably want to chuck in... It's Hagrid, look boys, we've got Hagrid again. It's Hagrid time. PS1 and Hagrid's here. So it could be thingy in here. Airship stands too. It lets you basically build stuff as part of your airship-esque inventory. And they messed something up. Dizzy, I'm sorry to hear that. We're going to be looking to get Gyrocopters. It's a shame we get on tier 3s. But at that point, Doomseekers are so goddamn good. So, pathing, to explain it, take this element, take Hell Pit. Hopefully Throt doesn't sneak around, but we'll see. So it might be worthwhile attacking Hell Pit first. Going Hell Pit, So maybe jumping over here and ignoring Nurgle and killing Hellpit faster is probably smarter. And then you take over here, because Throt, typically speaking, walks this way around. Greetings, fellow Dowie.
What?
Chosen. Welcome, Dowie, from another hold. The new system, basically, in Malakai's, you get gyrocopters at tier 3, which is it's a tier 2 gyrocopter, then tier 3 gyrocopter normally. But you get a lot of your really good units at tier 3, but in the building specifically, you get access to them a little bit later on. Well, interesting. The hero's tier 3 in here, because it's Slayer Shrine. That makes sense. And the rest of them are tier 2. But yeah, you basically get most of them are tier 3 and tier 4. They've been shifted to. Right, let's chuck in growth.
Engineer.
We're going to take out the fort, take out Hellpit, jump over, go towards this.
Aye, what?
Because I need to min-max it, because if I don't get Throt, then I don't get 100%er. If I don't get Throt killed, then I don't get 100%. I'm actually tempted to increase another army now. I'm going to get a one of these lads, because the siege attacker. I'm curious to see who owns these territories.
Looking forward to this. Prepare to be
So, who owns this? Must be just be raised. Realistically, I could probably send another army over here. Although I will want to get this dude over here. It will replace Gotrek, so I'll have to take Gotrek out and put him back in.
Dragon Slayer.
So that's Zaroon, yeah. These guys are going to be free as well. Wow, there's a lot of grudges to the east. Is it a waste of time going towards Throt and Throg, excuse me?
Explosives.
Might be a time to experiment. Because with the start here, I need to trade with somebody. Huge. Yeah, this is really good for me. Double trade situation, which means I'm trading all the diamonds. Diamonds are forever, which is going to bump up our economy by quite a lot. Yeah, another 450. If you go clicking trade tab, only exporting 58%, so I need more agreements. So if I can get another agreement, big news. Is this worth me risking it? Do you know, I'm going to risk it, because I think the Norskins are absolute plebs. Let's go trade tab again. How much are we exporting? We're exporting 96% now, so we're making 728 already. That is wild. So as long as this guy gets loads of Dwarf Warriors in his army, he'll probably be fine against any of the Norskins moving towards him. So that's a double trade situation, so we'll attack this. Throt, I believe, will be over here somewhere. Because if you look at his territory and click control, or growth is probably the easiest one to see on the map, you can see he only has these 2 settlements right now. So there's a chance that if we attack him now, he can run all the way this way. So having another army over there to at least do as much damage as we can will be good. Built an engineer building in Crocodile turn 1 and have copters by now? Very, very good question. I guess the tier 3 building is sometimes shifted depending on the faction. Because for some reason in Malakai's it's tier 3. But I think... I guess, honestly, Ungrim's strat is to get Gyrocopter straight away as well. But at the same time, you know, you're going to sacrifice a lot of early game growth because you've got a lot of weakness on growth point of view. And thanks for all the follows, man. So if you see over here... Yeah, I could have done Gyrocopters. But sacrificing 30 growth is so much. Maybe it's worth it. Honestly, lads, maybe it's worth it. Having an army... Oh, dude, that's so worth it. Now I'm thinking about it. Yeah, you've cooked there. You're cooking pretty hard there. But then again, if I just go dragons, surely that's just the triple cannon situation. Unless I do it with this one, but they'll need to be in the army. They'll probably need to be in the army, honestly. I'm just trying to think. Honestly, I think you've min-maxed it there, bud. Zadok, I think you are onto something there, lad. I think that honestly would be the better way to do it. Because then I could build a secondary army that would crush. Yep, I think that's the way to do it. Ignore the growth. Delay your growth spike to have a secondary army that can kill everything. Makes sense to me. Makes sense to me, honestly. Oh, hold on. So we need Skaven Slayer. Ambush defense chance going to help.
By
It's a shame it's not that good. What we're going to have to do is attack this.
glorious death.
Throt is in here. Huge, boys. This is huge. This is so good for me. Hold on. This is so good. Let's get all the cannons in here. Wait, I'm in foreign territory. Oh, bugger.
Are we not to warm myself?
Oops. Wait, will I have enough movement? I won't have enough movement, will I?
Explosives.
I forgot you needed to be in, Bollocks. Do I even need the cannons? Camp? Do you think going in encampment gives me? No, I don't think it would. Do I even need them?
I am Throt.
Yeah, no, encampment sense hasn't done it. Do I even need it? Let me think about it.
Master Lord of Hellpit. Engineer.
Nah, I don't need them.
Doom.
Although it's going to help a lot. Oops, I legitimately misclicked that. That was a genuine misclick. But I can reach this guy. Okay, huge. Yeah, that works out then.
I can't wait. Let's give them something.
Honestly, boys, it's all part of the plan. Do you know what I mean? I'm getting you guys all worried and stuff, but it's all part of the plan. Do you know what I mean? I'm 50 steps ahead, boys. Do not worry. Trust me. I'm 50 steps ahead, boys. Don't worry. I'm just making it... for content reasons, I'm making it be like, oh, no, his Battlesy got into a really bad situation here because he's done that. No, but, like, on the edge of the seat situation, you know what I mean? That's just what we do around the streams. That's just how we do it around here, boys. That's just how we do it around here, boys. Getting you on your edge of your seats. The good news is, the army's all reinforcing here, so I can set up an insane cannon line on them. You're on the edge of the seat. See, that's what can I say. That's the Battlesy effect right there. Okay, I believe you. I wouldn't, honestly. I waffle on like there's no tomorrow, lad. Right, let's get these lads in. Right. Well, this is to make sure that we get into a good spot. It's a shame about the bad gyrocopters there. I honestly think if I can make sure that I can get around here and shoot through, we can pretty much make them slow down. Because if you don't know, in large pools of water, small units have reduced speed, I believe. So it'll be a really good way of us just getting a little bit more of an advantage in the melee fight. Wow, he's running at me. Look at the stats. You have better stats than Felix. Ish. Crazy. You are not going to shoot. No venison blows, yeah. Unless you have aquatic. Exactly that, lads. Yep, exactly that. Because if you can see here, if I hover over it, it'll tell me. 20% reduced speed and 20% reduced melee attack. And we're going to be shooting up here, which is huge. All we need to do now is make sure the cannons get into a position where we can just absolutely roast them. So something like here will be fine. Plus we'll get the Spirit of Grungni. It's a shame that we're not exactly the most swift in the world. You wouldn't consider these guys swift, which is a shame. The Doomseekers will certainly do a lot of damage, plus it'll allow us to get the Whirlwind of Death. Getting Slippery will help a lot. Honestly, I love these Doomseekers. I think they're one of the best additions. The Regiment of Renowned variant of them are so cool. Yeah, this guy's going to get crushed. Move up. Okay, nice. We should be at least in a reasonably decent position to do some work here. Let's take away you guys and you, and keep moving forward. This guy's going to get routed pretty soon. Oh, I should have done this earlier. Because keep in mind, Burnus' inventory is not exclusive to like infantry units. It's single entities that are small too, right? All of it works. All of it works, lads. So don't like think it's not that useful, as it really is. Right, enemies are reinforcing now. Let's just get shots off. But without splash attacks. I'd have to go through and calculate exactly what that specifically looks like. Also, this Thunder Barge is going to go pretty hard here. Wait, they warp lightning on the Thunder Barge? Yeah, they did. Alright, let's start shooting what we can. Just shoot into all the blobs we can see. And just keep the Spirit of Grungy moving. With the way that they're deploying their units, we're going to be a little bit careful. As my infantry line is quite far away, so we'll probably want to transition things back in line of where my cannons are, specifically. We do have really, really good situation with it. I'm going to ignore that for now. We're just going to let the Spirit of Grungy kind of continuously keep on, you know, reducing health and being a nuisance here. I'm going to aim to do as much damage as I possibly can do, and now we just need to rally around my cannons now, basically. Is the goal. Just make sure we're rallied around. Let's get rid of acceleration now. We got a lot of chaff we have to deal with, but it should be okay as long as we're doing this. Watch out for menace below. I don't think there is any. I don't think there is any because we attacked this guy specifically. And there's very low Skaven corruption. Because keep in mind, Skaven corruption is the determining factor to how many... Yeah, to exactly that from menace below. If there's very, very low Skaven corruption, don't expect to see one, basically.
Malakai Makaisson.
Let's get the mutant rat ogre here, because all the chaff I'm fine with. Like, I'm not worried at all about the chaff. It's more so the, you know, the main infantry lines that are going to be a bit of a problem. And we're doing a good amount of damage, I'm happy with. Let's make sure to keep moving. I'm hopeful that the shots we're going to get in is going to be okay. These guys can hold the line, probably move the miners over. But this is what we need the Thunder Barge for, just a consistent harassment of damage. We are getting staggers in there, which is not ideal though. Let me just keep you there so you can keep bombarding. Doomseekers are fantastic on the flank here. You've got a really nice line of sight, so let's buff them up. And now, yeah, we're getting some good staggers in here as well. Let's take this away because all I need the Thunder Barge to do is just sit here. So I'm just going to alt move you. You can see over here. Good. We're dealing with Throt there, so let's get some pressure down. And we actually have gotten to a situation where we're going to be staggering them. Yeah, thankfully the mutant rat ogre got perma-staggered because of the cannons focusing him. So it's one of those really, really interesting factors where you've got to be really careful. You know, make sure you're setting your units up to do the maximum value they can get. And that's what we're looking for. Godric's doing a great job. What's my thoughts on the Doomseekers so far? I think they're great. I think Doomseekers are fantastic. They add so much to like firepower to you. Let's kill Throt now. Dwarven engineering at its finest, boys. Let's now alt move these guys towards them. So make sure you're always alt moving when possible. Because right now I can put them in a better situation. Instead of trying to like drag click like this, I can alt move them exactly where I need them to be. Yo, Venex. Beautiful. Maybe back. Don't want to lose entities here. Hold the line there. Yep, Throt's dead already. Huge. Now let's have a think about what's happening. Let's get some shots into here, and let's spread the shots out now. This is why I went with the cannon specifically, because I felt like it'd have a bit more bang for its buck. Definitely. Nice. I mean, the good news about the Doomseekers is they can kill chaff, right? Whereas normal Slayers struggle to kill low entities or low-tier units, as they take a lot of attrition just by existing. What I would love to do is if I can move these guys slightly to allow for the cannons to do shots over here, but we'll see. Maybe I'll move over here. Might be able to just alt-right click here. Get some more shots there. Try and find a position where they can do some good damage. Now the mistake that often people will do is chase all the routing Skaven units. I'm not worried about the routing Skaven units right now. And look, this is what I was on about. Transitioning the dwarves towards the left so we can get really good shots here. Because obviously the line of sight, we had some line of sight issues, but now by moving them the way they did, or moving them in the direction that we did, we've enabled them to then start attacking again. And look at that, beautiful. Really nice win there. classic El Clasico Dwarven positioning there, really fundamentally. Just leveraging what I have, what's stronger about my comp than theirs. You know, cannons are very good against large entities because they can stagger them. Because typically speaking, the way they volley is it's every 20 seconds, right? So if you tell them individually to shoot, you'll have like a couple second buffer between the volleys, and it'll basically ensure that you lock down whatever unit it is. Alt move gyrocopter specifically. Normally gyrocopter specifically, but you can alt right click to tell the cannons where to shoot as well. So there's a lot of little things you can do to help you. There's a lot of little things you can do to help. How should they fix the gyrocopter flame? More ammunition, probably, and a bit more damage. More ammunition and a bit more damage. I think that's the problem. The gyrocopters tier 3 variant are just not good enough. They are not good enough. So instead of firing cannons at this at a unit, fire at the area. Yeah, definitely. So because you saw that if I were to have targeted those units individually instead of alt right clicking exactly where I want it to go, I'd have most likely friendly fired a lot of those units. Which is not what I want, right? I want to make sure that I'm pinpoint accurate on who I'm trying to kill. But I'm very happy about that fight. Yeah, I guess the 1,000 remaining is a bit annoying, but we can do that. And we'll move forward as part of killing that guy, which will give us enough movement to attack the settlement, because I'm now in the zone of control of it. And since we're sieging, I can then put a point into probably the Tapestry of Oaths, because it'll help the Doomseekers, but I don't think it's that good, because I don't have that many yet. I'll wrap off Tactician, probably. It could be an idea to go into some kind of Dwarf Warrior buff. Yeah, maybe 1 point into the Dwarf Warriors right now. Melee defense of 4 will help a lot, as it'll just give me a little bit of a buffer for the for it in general. Oh, Sprightly Manling's nice. Yeah, the only issue now as well is when this guy goes into the army, he'll replace the replenishment. So you see 14%, and now we're 8%. So the reason that happens is because whoever's the last person in the army, you gain the benefits and the buffs from that guy, right? Also, the hold on the console's being annoying, so let me...
Malakai Makaisson.
I don't think I need to go in... I don't think I should go into any further. I don't really need the melee defense... melee attack, excuse me. We do want the gyrocopters. When can you unlock the next invention, boys? 5 more turns, okay. Wow, the fort's still alive. So the secondary army is still upgrading and getting ready for it. With a tier 2 specifically, I can go into some Slayers as well, which I'm going to do. I don't recommend the Slayer Pirates. I don't think they're very good. Oathgold from buildings, I don't really care about too much. The replenishment rate here would be nice. Ooh, that actually doesn't sound too bad. I haven't really explored the guilds tree that much, if I'm going to be completely honest. But I think it's still pretty solid. 90% before minutes for Gunner Army. Oh yeah, 100%. Well, Beliar specifically can get 95% tier 0 missile block chance. Which is crazy. Tier 0, 95% block chance is kind of wild, right? You know? And yeah, the reviews... It's going to be a video I've got, I'm releasing tomorrow will be my review of TOD. So that'll... all the things I've talked about and things like that, I'm going to discuss in that video tomorrow. So just keep that in mind, boys. As, you know, I never want to put things in the air that aren't correct. So I always want to make sure that I'm at least speaking the truth, you know? Yeah, we'll go into ammunition. Do we even want to go ammunition now, or should we wait? We'll try Tapestry of those, because I am going to a couple of Slayers now. I know these are the elves over this side, but it's crazy how much money we're making, honestly. It is actually kind of wild how much cash, how much money Malakai makes. Should I wait to upgrade? I think I'm going to wait just to upgrade it. Because it doesn't take us too long. It'll be, what? 6 turns and then I can upgrade to tier 3. Not a problem.
Aye, what?
It's the same thing as the Black Axe. Basically, you weren't really incentivized to recruit them.
You grudges and
What I could do is merge these guys as well, which I'm going to do.
the past is the
I'm going to grab myself 2 Dwarf Warriors as well. Since we don't have a lot of red tree bonuses, obviously they'll take a bit of attrition as part of existing.
Of ice.
So these guys actually survived. This never happens normally. This never happens normally that these guys survive. So it's really weird to see them here.
Intrigues me. I would know more.
Do I want them alive?
The snow.
Shall I kill them myself? Hold on. Let me check something real quick. Let me speak to Catherine. Do you like the fact that I've done the deals with her? Yeah, they're impartial. I'm not sure if she's going to care. Do you like these guys? I'm pretty sure she likes them, right? Historical relations 9, yeah, so I think if I attacked them, that she'd probably be annoyed. But it seems like such a free settlement to take, but there's no grudges involved. That's the problem, right? So now the army's not necessarily needed. Because... But I think I do need to go this way. Yeah, the only issue is, if I take Hell Pit, and I don't go to the south, from a min-maxing perspective, my assumption will be, we go to the east, and then we utilize the Age of Reckoning army to the west.
engineer.
That does make the most sense to me. Nice. Is it because they're low ammo? Yeah, they have low ammunition, and in general, their damage is just not worth it. Who has more melee defense, fully upgraded and buffed Dwarf Warriors, or fully upgraded and buffed Ironbreakers? Ironbreakers by a long way, yeah. Ironbreakers start with a lot more melee defense. But they have removed the +3/+3 towards Dwarf Warriors, but then transitioned it into Longbeards as well, so... You get an awful lot. I think Dwarf Warriors, fully upgraded, is comparable to like a normal-ish Dwarf Warrior. Ironbreaker. Okay. We're actually kind of lucky that this happened. Let me move over here. I'm going to go into encampment. I'm going to walk over. Think about helping Boris early on. I think you'd have to dedicate a lot of resources to protecting him. I honestly don't think it's worth it. I'd have a hard time believing that's worth doing over trying to consolidate your own settlement. Because you're basically saying at that point, you know, I will sacrifice all of my, you know, momentum and everything that I'm doing at the moment just to save him. When focus on yourself kind of situation is what I'd probably prefer to do. Some of these are actually pretty good. Some of the bonuses within the guilds is nice. I mean, the 10 growth will help a lot. Recruit rank's nice. Recruitment time reduction. Construction time reduction is really tasty, honestly. That really adds up. That will really add up. Are Longbeards irrelevant now? No, I think once you get to access to them, right? Because obviously, as you know, interlocking shields work for Longbeards as well. And from a stat line perspective, Longbeards start with another 8 melee defense and 15 more armor. So Longbeards are really good, you know, but you can typically get to Iron Breaks quite quickly. Because it's, what is it, like a tier 3 to tier 4 difference? Yeah, you get Longbeards at tier 3, but Dwarf Warriors are tier 0, so honestly you can just use the full... That's the really interesting thing, actually, now you mention it. The tier 0 Dwarf Warriors full upgraded is comparable to like a normal, like a Longbeard-ish. Like, they'll be stronger than a Longbeard. So you don't really need to, as you've leveled them up. Still have their uses? Oh, definitely. Longbeards are good. I think Longbeards are really strong. I promise you. If you play before the patch, can you continue your campaign after the patch goes out? It's a good question, and there is a possibility that some saves and things get messed up as part of it. We'll see. You know, we'll see. I'd probably start new campaigns anyway as part of the new patch. How's hammers? Hammers are not too bad. What we're going to do is attack the Ratty on the outside, so we'd have to siege this Hell Pit. So this is a classic. This is a really El Clasico situation, where instead of attacking the actual settlement, we're attacking the person on the outside. So, honestly, this is a super free fight. Not a problem, just cannon them to death. I'm going to auto-resolve it just so I can get ahead and showcase more on this specific stream. As I want to make sure that we're showcasing as much as I can. And by auto-resolving a fight that'll take a while, I can do so. The past is indeed the past. What we're probably going to look for... Slayers don't really need anything resistances-wise just yet. We can get the Master Engineer as part of getting Inventor, so we just want to fight more. We go in traditions and whatnot.
Engineer.
You'd have to fight 2 times? Yeah, plus the rats would just run away very quickly. I mean, you guys know me. I would have smashed that fight. I've played the game long enough to know that would have been an easy dub. Good news is, obviously, we've killed lots of cannon units, so we actually have grape shot ammunition already. Which is crazy. Yeah, the wild things as well is... Well, I only have 57% here.
What? Quickest way through is down. Dishonored.
That, to me, seems criminally low. I suppose I had another settlement here. That seems so criminally low. Grape shot video, brutal. Yeah, it is mental. And Battle Droid, thanks for following, matey. Yeah, the grape shot video is... Like, turn 7 having access to grape shots just doesn't seem balanced. To me, anyway. In a good way. I love the fact that it exists, you know? How can I make your life easier? Because I want to make sure that I at least get to 75%. Because I think the threshold will be... a couple settlements. Grape shots? Yeah, grape shots are cracked. Probably jump over here. Sprint over here. Fight here. Throg will be in there. Yeah, should be fine. Should be fine. And hopefully we're going to get some good kills with you. When in doubt, blob it out, as they say. And we do have Siege Attacker as well. This guy's clearly gotten a couple of losses on his end. Do the adventures give grudges? Good question. I don't believe so. I don't believe so. You just get relative bonuses and buffs towards the units you're using. Honestly, if I could start that adventure now, this would be huge over here. What regiments of renown do I have? I do actually have a regiment of renown, but I need to be in friendly territory for that. So yeah, boom over here. Level 2, and then hopefully we can take this. Yeah, 75% is at least possible. It's a lot harder, man. Like, it's crazy that I am pathing perfectly. That sounds cringe to say, but I am I'm pathing really well, and I'm only on the 57%er. It's because the faction in questions aren't annoying me enough. Is it low grudge numbers? Bug or a weak feature? It's a good question. I think it's more related to the fact that, you know, sometimes it takes time for grudges to scale, and it doesn't scale accordingly to the amplifications of what you have to basically play towards, if that makes sense.
Who are you? The Eye King?
Who are you? The Eye King?
Greatest inventor.
Like, it's scaling up to the point where you can't really keep up with it. Only 25 likes plus 1 for me. The homies will like if they want to like it, you know.
Dishonored.
Yeah, I'm going to be intrigued to see how these guys do.
Let us discuss matters of a tea.
Maybe them existing is going to help, because then it'll be a buffer for Azazel. What I actually could do is cheese this settlement trade. So watch this, boys. Since there's a military building in it, look at this. 62. 62. God damn. Maybe an alliance wouldn't be a terrible idea. Let me put that up to 2,000. Because that means now if Azazel wants to mess with me, then he can protect me. Because this gives him his province, so it'll make him scale up as well. Yeah, that's a huge idea, actually. So you can only really do that if you've got a military building in there specifically. But I'm happy with that at the moment. I think that is the right play. It's just going to make my next Age of Reckoning struggle, but it should be okay. So this one next turn. Sprint over here, next turn this one. Yeah, that's actually possible. Yeah, I think it's possible to take both, and then we'll do this one as well. Because sometimes, look at this. This army only has 4 grudges. Because this guy specifically hasn't really done too much to annoy me. Not my friends are into it. Oh, really? We need a Malakai Makaisson Vermintide 2 skin for Engineer. I would love that. I would 100% play him. But you'd need specific weapons akin to what Malakai would use. I suppose there's quite a lot of dwarven weapons that would be like it. Like the minigun would make sense as well. What's the white glowy thing? That's one of the campaign adventures. That's the adventures to kill the high elves. Interestingly, I don't know if you get much grudges from that. I don't think you do. As part of the adventures. Because I think they're around here as well.
Slayer.
Can I move further if I force match? I can, but I take attrition, but I'm fine with that. It's a huge boon. Yeah, definitely. I do agree with that, 100%. What's the garrison like? Ah, it should be fine. Violent defeat, really? Guess we don't have magic. That one barracks building worth a ton? Yes, that's just the way the game's worked for a long time. If you have military buildings inside of your settlement and you trade them, you get a lot for it. Didn't know the AI valued military buildings so much? Yeah, they love them. Absolutely love them. Ronan, much love to you. Happy Sunday to you as well, matey. Used to be all red for you unless you played Boris. Yeah. That's probably going to be a good video, that one. Right. Let's go to the trees. I'm slightly worried that this will be difficult. Because of their range units. Does intentionally losing to an army increases grudges? Yes, it does, Jamba. Yeah, it does. Yeah, losing to armies increases the grudges by a lot. Could be a really nice way of doing it. Could be a really, really nice way. You'd assume you'd have more armor piercing here. Right. Move towards it. How are we abusing it? We're min-maxing the Age of Reckoning at the moment. Just by going corn mode, balls to the wall, aggressive. I really don't want to come out of the trees is the only problem here. I think if we get close enough, they'll just run to me. Yeah. Good. Hopefully this guy can just keep chopping away. I'll have to be careful because the berserkers have anti-infantry. Come back, wee dowie. Get guard mode on the go. Let's go for the general now. We're kind of struggling, which I'm surprised. I think it's these guys just absolutely roasting us. Hopefully this will be winnable. I might have gone a bit too crazy. But I need this settlement to then get gyrocopters, which is annoying. Once I get this settlement, I'll be able to get gyrocopters and I can just solo them with gyrocopters. Oh my god, this guy is absolutely slapping that general. What an absolute Giga Chad. What an absolute Giga Chad. He's not even missing. My man's doesn't miss. Go on then. Maybe a normal Rune Lord would have been smarter, honestly. No, wow, we're getting routes already. That is surprising. I guess I've just got to go sicko mode with this guy then. Trying to min-max this, but we'll see what happens. Come on, boys.
Do not show your ancestors, Dowie brethren.
You cowards! Yeah, without magic, this is so much harder, man. Come back here and flank you cowards. Go on, finish him off. Oosh. Get killed, noob. Come on, noob. Come on, fight to the very last one. Okay, they're routing as well. We are getting routes on their end. Good news is, this lad will keep fighting to the very last. Get your butt back in there. Hold the goddamn line. Where are you? Get your butt in there. Right, good. You cowards, get in there.
Get in there and fight, you bloody dwarven cowards.
No, they're all mass routing now. We can recover it, surely. Move it here. I'm so surprised we're losing this. In what universe do Dwarf Warriors lose against Norscan? I guess all the cheats just make it really hard. I need to give them the gyrocopters, honestly. Ah, so close. But the good thing is now, we'll be able to figure out what the Grudge system's like. We can see what the Grudge system's like. Have I tried Modern Lords? I have, it's a great game. I think you should have blobbed harder, your lads seem to get stretched too thin. Well, that's the thing is, they were literally on top of each other. But we were guard moded, so I was surprised. Yeah, the berserkers with anti-infantry really came and slapped them around. Would have probably worked better, yeah. But then again, you need 2 levels, right? You need to be level 3 to have Wrath of Ruin on a runesmith. So this guy seemed better. Yeah, a normal dwarf lord would have been better. He wouldn't have taken as much damage to infantry. But the good thing is, I'll probably be able to put a normal full HP dwarf lord in there and attack him again. Replace him, big dwarf lord, send him in. Because, yeah, a Dwarf Lord should solo that as long as the General doesn't get replaced. I think we'll have enough of movement as well. Because I can merge these guys together. Although normally having them low HP is kind of beneficial from a leadership perspective. They'll, typically speaking, fight until the very last man. No, I won't have enough movement, I don't think. Grimnir is the best one we can actually get. Ah, this is annoying. Okay, I can cheese it if I do this. Wait, do you have a general in there? No. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to force march here. And then, I'm going to replace him. Hopefully this works still. With this. Change back to the stance. No! Doesn't work anymore. Damn it, they got rid of the infinite movement. Surprisingly, it's only scaled to 12. Okay, I'm surprised by that. It's only scaled to 12.
Malakai Makaisson. Summon me if you dare.
Kinda sucks, not gonna lie. Because the general's gonna go in there, and I don't think I can fight that now.
Yes. My axe thirsts for war. Move.
How much money have I got? Yeah, I got enough money to experiment again.
Time for a reckoning.
You rascal. Doesn't let me. If I had another level, I could have gone route march, which would have done it. Yes, we have grape shot cannons already on here. We have the grape shot cannons. Not using you anymore, unfortunately. Hopefully we'll get what we need from the left side now. But what this will do is allow this to allow the buffer to buffer up more, which is a good thing. The grudges on the east will buffer a lot more now, at least. So we'll have the next Age of Reckoning will be easier to do. It's impossible to get minus settlement from the air if it has a military building. Yeah. How good is it? Very good. Would I recommend in TOD? Honestly, all of them are good fun. Depends on which faction you prefer the most. It's a shame about that fight, honestly.
The dwarves have shamed their ancestors today.
But it also goes to show if I had gyrocopters in that army, that'd have been huge. Well, hopefully this gets us over to the threshold we need. I'll show you the grape shots, they're ridiculous. We're not losing, we're increasing our grudges. Exactly, Leo. Exactly. Has always been a super rough starting location for dwarves. How would you rate it? Not difficult at all. Honestly, Malakai with his grape shots, like turn 8, turn 9, is ridiculously good. You really don't have to worry. It's a pretty Skaven thing to do, we're not gonna lie. Well, Skaven don't exist, keep in mind. Aximoon. Skaven don't exist, so that's fine.
Cannon!
There we go. Let the boys keep shooting. Let's get the single entities up here. So let's get the boys to grape shots now. Let's get my single entities in front just so they can sponge the damage. Have the dwarf warriors on the left flank. Oh my god! So somebody was asking how good the grape shots. That sums it up, boys. That'll sum it up. The grape shots are pretty good. You could say the grape shots are pretty damn good, boys. It's pretty strong. I rebuff these guys as well, so they have 688 missile strength. These poor guys. Let's see how well Grape Shot does against a single entity. I'm actually curious. Oh, we just knocked Felix. Oh, sorry, Felix. Yeah, logically makes sense. It doesn't do very well. Can you manually shoot them? Probably. Come here, lad. Well, I don't think you can. Yeah, no, you can't manually shoot grape shots. Oh! You can, actually. Just for some reason it... Oh, it's 20-second reload time, that's why. It's 20-second reload time. Well, grape shots specifically just fire a lot of cannonballs at once, right? Oh my god, instantly coming in, 38 kills already. I mean, that's not too bad, eh, guys? What do you think? That's not too bad. The cannons seem pretty good. What I don't know is if you get grape shots for every single one of your armies. Or does it have to be within Malakai's army? That I need to test. And Shanks, no idea, buddy. Do you still need organ guns for single entities? Oh no, definitely not. The box. You just use cannons. The cannon, when we swapped... The problem is, right, I was testing what the grape shots do to single entities. It was terrible. Then I just went back to the normal shots and they were doing... It did loads of damage. Look at that. Look at the amount of experience gained already. It's crazy. Yeah, that really does suck. Only 66%. I'm surprised. I feel like I just didn't get that many grudges. But I now know what the best strategy is, honestly. I'm almost... like, it's annoying that I kind of want to start again because I know exactly what would be better now. But then again, that'd be lame because I'm already 10 turns in. I 100% agree that building a engineer here instantly would be huge because then my secondary army could kill a lot of this without even trying.
Malakai Makaisson.
What's the optimal strategy? Would be building a gyrocopter here straight away. Turn 4, building gyrocopters, and then just going to the east and crushing all the Norse guns with the gyrocopters. 100%. Without a shadow of doubt, that's the best thing to do. Without a shadow of doubt in my mind, that is 100% the best thing to do. Ooh, armor when fighting against Norse is nice.
Explosives expert. All right.
Let me take away outpost notifications. Ooh, rebellion's gonna be interesting. Oh, high health bolt throwers have spread shots, but it's nowhere near the level of damage, right? Nowhere near the level of damage of cannon shots, but obviously it's a lot higher range. Like, high health artillery is pretty trash in the grand scheme of things. It's pretty bad in the grand scheme of things. But yeah, no, I truly believe that building gyrocopters like you do with Ungrim and then using the secondary army to go across, 100% the most optimal play. 100% the most optimal play. We'll enter a new Rage of Reckoning straight away. See, we're only on 3,100 because we didn't get very high grudges and we've not really met many people. So like I said, we did set ourselves up for success on the next Age of Reckoning, which is not too bad. Wait, I don't have any military buildings and that rebellion's really good. Doesn't make any sense. Get rid of that building. And we'll build gyrocopters here. Rage of Trains might be nice, but another Grimnir will be good.
Summon me if you dare.
Got some Dwarf Warriors.
Dwarf Warriors.
Let's start killing. Man, I'm a big fan of these. Okay, there's Throg, but Throg only has 54 grudges. Which seems really low. To me, anyway. We can probably start a new adventure, right? Yep, boom. Another adventure. Now, do I need to have the gyrocopters in Malakai's army? Oh, it's really annoying, the Dreadquake Destruction. I've already made all the agreements with Kislev in my area.
Attention.
Bruh. Ooh, maybe I can do Cafe.
This is hardly a pleasure.
Yeah, boom. Cafe, that'll fix it. Bosh. Easy. Next, we need to do 2 more. So we need to do Wasteland, Climate, fight the Convoy Army, and then kill enemies with the gyrocopters. Yeah, so you don't actually have to be within the main army. Hey, darling, come here. Alright, guys, the puppy wants some attention. Puppa wants some attention. Right, so what we're going to do is put those gyrocopters in the secondary army over here. Yeah, I think that's the right thing to do. Oh, it's a big yawn, darling, isn't it? God, you've got such a difficult life, eh? Being fed all the treats in the world. It's so exhausting. Put the puppy in the secondary army, right? Just starting a new adventure, cancel the last one? No. It does not. It doesn't restart it. You can just pin the adventure you're focusing on. All you have to do there is just make sure you're pinning the adventure you're focusing on the most, and it'll come up and show you. That's like the biggest difference with it. Bolt throwers are just fine. They give you siege attacker and a bunch of AP when you lock either of them. Nah, bolt throwers are trash in the grand scheme of things. The only person I would recommend bolt throwers with is Thoric, and even then I wouldn't recommend it. Is it an underway teleport location? No, but Karak Black is the one towards your right. The Norskan building is, which is just like a couple, like 1-2 provinces to the east. Right. I'm gonna set up like this.
Players, do not shame your ancestors, dummy brethren.
And I have no preference, Eon. It's up to you, matey. That's the benefit of being able to do it. Whichever your preference is you know, it's to your convenience, my friend. Right. Nice. Once they get close enough, we'll just do normal grape shots as well. Although we do need to shoot the annoying things at the back. Anything that'll be annoying, I want to prioritize shooting. And the annoying things are, you know, the axe throwers and whatnot, because they'll do a lot of damage.
Engineer, take glory.
Right. Right. Spread these guys out just to make sure we're covering the most we can with our single entities. Okay, a lot of the skirmish cavalry on that side are coming left hand. So let's make sure my thunderers are in position for that. So you're going to be positioned like that. So let's open up the box here for the thunderers to shoot through. So it's all about making sure that you're opening up the box when needed. Let's move the Doomflayer Seekers up. Always open up the box when needed. And here's a perfect example of opening the box up. Let's go ahead and guard mode everybody real quick. And then the cannon should definitely be grape shotting now. Welcome to Astalia, gentlemen, with the grape shot damage coming through. Oh my god. Shoot. I'm going to struggle to kill all the stuff on this side. Damn it. I really couldn't keep him lobbed up. It's okay. We could Spirit of Grungany to keep him alive. Yeah, I'll Spirit of Grungany here. Oh, I really don't want to lose this. Really struggling with these doggos. Insanely good damage, but yeah, I think the Spirit of Grungany might be killing them. Let's move over. Because I'm dropping tons and tons of artillery is the problem. Okay, let's just use my speed and move over here. Be smarter with it. I just got to be really careful because now, due to the terrain, I'm struggling to get hits off. The terrain is definitely not favourable for me here, but the Thunder Barge will get some good damage now. As we'll be able to drop a lot of damage on him. Beautiful. And yeah, here's why we had all the things. Wait, hold on. Yeah, it's just good sponge down. It's good sponge of damage. I'm fine with that. Let's shut down all the axes where we can. Yeah, definitely could probably have gotten a better terrain, like further to the right, but would have made it a lot simplified, or a lot more simplified, should I say? Let's move the Spirit of Grungany where we can. Get a shot over here if we need to. Beautiful. Get the Slayers and the Doggos again. Nice, the Dragon Slayers done a fantastic job killing the infantry. Look at these dogs doing so much damage, but I suppose Malakai is very, very limited, like super limited armor, right? Insanely limited armor. There you go, ammo sponge kicking in. Lord's just died. Big. Look at that, 250 kills. It's bonkers the level of damage. Absolutely bonkers the level of damage. But yeah, the cannons did a really good job still, even with all the pressure coming out. Bit of a shame we lost as many as we did, but kind of my own fault for positioning the way I did. Guess it's just one of those classic cases when there's a ton of chaff coming at you. It's difficult to make sure that you're securing yourself against all of it, right? So what do you mean, Samasuka, sorry? Replenishment is good? It really is, yeah. Yeah, I can replenish super, super fast. We'll have the Dragon Slayer and Felix both give really good regeneration, so I'll have to take Felix out and put the Dragon Slayer back in, as I believe we've got more spec of replenishment, but I guess it doesn't matter at this point, because they're both quite a high level. It's more the problem when you're putting a level 1 Dragon Slayer in, because it'll replace the buff Felix is doing. Yeah, look at that. It's a lot of replenishment. Yeah, Throt on his way over. Rebellion's there, but I don't think there's any grudges there. So we do have some grudge units we can use. So we've got Siege Attacker coming from that. We've got, obviously, the Gyrocopters as well. Does Gyrocopters give Siege Attacker? No. So now we're going to be completely okay pushing to the east. I'm just kind of surprised it's only 37 grudges now. 204, minus 204 because I've settled. I'm not sure why that is. I lost a battle around there, so you'd assume it would be a higher grudge. Clearly the dwarves
Malakai Makaisson.
are they're not grudging as hard as you'd have assumed they would be.
Innovator.
This is good and bad.
Past is the past.
Training again, replenish troops. Nice.
Greatest inventor.
I'm happy with that.
Explosives.
We're going to want to put into the Spirit of Grungy where the crew replenishment is specifically. Yeah, this one. No, sorry. Here. We want more growth in here. It's not worth building things up, I don't think, because it's just so much money for no reason. One sec, guys. Right, I do apologize about this, guys. My dog is desperately in need of going to the bathroom, so I apologize for going AFK. I will not be long at all. I'm going to be gone for a couple minutes, just to make sure my dog's okay and she can go to the bathroom. I hope you guys understand. I do apologize for the inconvenience and the disruption to the stream, but I will not be long. I'm just going to let her out, and I will BRB. Appreciate you guys. Won't be long. I'll play some music for you as well while I'm AFK. Right, I'm back. Sorry about that, boys. Right, sorry about that, boys. I'm back. Yeah, she was desperate for the bathroom, so I'm very much glad I let her out. Bless her. Welcome back. Thank you so much, man. I appreciate it. The music is epic. Right. One more turn and we can get all these units. Excuse me, all these units in. We can put the good units in there as well. Wow, instead of sieging, Throt decided to attack me. To raid, excuse me. What is he thinking about? Dogs number 1. Absolutely, but you guys are a close second, eh, boys? Don't you worry about it. Oh, we can get that now. Replenishment rate for the artillery unit is going to be good. Reload is going to be really good because it's 20 seconds.
Well, that'll come in handy.
Ooh, what's that? High Elf Expedition. I haven't actually tried one of these yet, so I'm going to give it a crack.
Aye.
We'll give it a crack. I definitely should recruit an engineer here. Put one in here at least. Let's get a Grungy over there. Give the movement for this army as well, it'll help a lot. I think we can probably crush with the secondary army now. I still believe it's worth going into gyrocopters here. I think we might need to defend this though. I might need to defend this first, and then go towards Norska, but we'll see. Wow, they're taking the province of it, so it should be a lot of good kills. Have unit limits like Dread Thorians? I don't think so. I think you can just recruit as many as you want. But they're obviously really expensive. Possible to find rebellions? No, rebellions don't give grudges as far as I'm aware. As far as I can tell, rebellions don't give grudges, which is a good question.
Explosives expert.
Yeah, I haven't seen them give give grudges. Let's go speed.
It's always good when it's someone else exploding.
It's always good when it's someone else exploding. True. Bomazusa, yeah. What about rogue armies? I think you could definitely get from rogue armies. It depends on what they do to you. If they're declaring war on you and attacking your settlements, then absolutely it would. The Grudge is very good. Similar to what do we call it? Similar to your blunderbusses. Better luck. Slap and tickle. Good question. Now I know what it does, it has definitely been easier to work around the mechanic, if that makes sense. If you know what I mean. Like, now I know how Age of Reckoning works. It has been a lot easier to work around it. But still, it's... Yeah, it's asking me for a lot of grudges here. Let's go into it. I'm curious to see how many grudges this gives me. If any. We run 10% grudges, right, boys? Oh my god, choke point battle. Yes, please. Your boy is never going to not do that. Anytime you give me a choke point battle, I am sending it. Absolutely always sending it. Find a Nurgle nonsense? No, the Nurgle stuff is really good, Samasuka, I promise you. Yeah, these guys don't stand much of a chance at all. I outranged them as well. Even with Grape Shot, I outranged them. So all we'll do is get all my single entities up in like the middle of the hill, and then just have all my Grape Shots here. As long as my Grape Shots shoot it straight, it should be really good. Yeah, this is beautiful. Because Felix is going to be deployed up here. Aye, very nice. Very nice indeed. Let's move up. Petition Grape Shot or what? Or on the gyrocopters. My goodness, that'd be interesting. Should play Nurgle first. Honestly, Temasuken is really good. Temerkan, excuse me, is a very good lord. I like him a lot. One thing I thought was really cool is Legend of Total War tweeted out my video as well, which is nice of him. They tweeted out my video to give more visibility to you guys about the issues that are going on with the Age of Reckoning mechanic. He did, yeah, it was nice of him. Alright, let's get one volley off. And let's move up, because we're going to be reloading anyway. Make noteworthy content. Thank you, Joe. I appreciate that. Kind of you say. Maybe I shouldn't use Malakai up there, because he'll buff artillery if I'm nearby around here. Yeah, grape shots are getting in position, boys. So yeah, who you guys gonna be playing when the new DLC, when patch 5.0 drops? Who you guys wanting to play when patch 5.0 drops? Oh my god, this is gonna be disgusting. Elspeth, like that? I actually don't think I'm emotionally ready to witness what I'm about to see here. Wait, can I see them over the hill? No. Oh, we're getting firing, I think, on one of them. Uh-oh. Oh my god.
This is nothing but an Elgy scheme.
Oh my god. Well, let's buff this guy up as well. Where did they go? Where did they disappear to? Oh my god!
Do not shame your ancestors, doughy brethren. Down with the Elgy.
Oh my god. That was disgusting. That was honestly one of the most grotesque things I've ever seen in my life. I'm lost for words. I am lost for words with that. They need to give the Empire the grape shots. Guess what? They do. Elspeth gets grape shots as well. Elspeth has grape shots too. That was brutal. I honestly felt a little bit bad. I didn't really. I felt pretty good about that. If there's one thing we know, the elves deserve it. Let's be honest. Let's be honest. The elves deserve it. So we don't need to feel bad about that. I'm just happy they gave me an expedition. Funny enough, I'm healing from this fight. I actually healed from that fight.
Malakai Makaisson.
My army actually healed from that.
Time for the paint.
That is ridiculous, man. The fact that we healed from that is just crazy.
Time for a reckoning.
Time for a reckoning.
Yes.
Let's go encampment. Walk towards here.
Grease those axles.
I don't think we'll be in trouble here. Oh, they're not even building the frozen landing up. I will, though. Nice, we can get ammunition and we can heal artillery as well with the weapon now.
For
My goodness. Right, what we'll do is we'll check out what we're doing over here. I'm going to pin this adventure so we can see what we're doing. So what's the other adventures we need to do now? Complete the dilemma chain, dwarf refugees. Interact with the marker to start the dilemma. Okay, we need to go over here. Fight against the High Elves, which we're in the process of doing. And then we need to do the build of a factory, which is beer. I'm not opposed at all to making beer. And we also have the legendary battle. Let me level up everybody first, and then we'll go do that, I guess. Artillery Master, I think it's going to be worthwhile. Fate of Grimnir should be good. Helping Hand should be really good. And Thoseeker there. Ooh, this might be hard. There's some legendary dragons here. This army looks really good. Not on you, sorry. On Dwarf Warrior. Try an explosive rune on the cannons. Yeah, that wouldn't be too bad. Do you lose the bonuses if you do the battle now? That's what I want to test. I don't believe so. That's what I wanted to test. I was watching Lionheart, and hey, Sarek, what's up, dude? I was watching Lionheart, and he didn't get a chance to try it, so but I'm just going to try it now and see what happens. I want to see if I can do the bonuses even after doing the legendary battle. Because to me, it makes sense you could. I could be locked out, but it's good to check. Good to check first. Love this. Love this cutscene.
Oh, look! Elgie on the fancy ponies! Time for some target practice! Whoa, that's a big lizard! Ready the cannons, Dolly! Gold for you if you can take its eye out!
30th, Alexander.
Gold to whoever takes his eye out. Stupid Elgie.
Silly Elgie. I don't know where the dragon comes in, so I'm kind of worried about that. I actually have no idea where the dragon comes in. Do I have the AoE buffing of artillery? I do.
We're gonna give him a good old crumping.
Right side? You know, I'm not sure why. It's not like I read somebody in the chat or anything on YouTube. I didn't read anything. I didn't read a comment. I've just got a good feeling about being on the left side here. I got a really good feeling about deploying on the left side here. Yeah, I'm just thinking they come from the right side, Kappa. Thank you, Invader. Let's buff up my artillery. Slayer's gonna be reserved. Clear them out before the Elgi arrives. Before the dragons arrive. Right, I'll move up then. Well, you can't get the ones you didn't do before the battle. Interesting. Okay. Oh my god, even the cannon, even the normal cannons do so much damage. That's such a far distance as well. Move up Malakai as well to get them more damage. We'll go grape shot and then wait for the dragon princess to come close. Never mind, they cowered it out. Salt successor. Okay, I'll have to check. We'll do it right now, and if that's the case, then we'll see. Pull a little bit back. The grape shot will well and truly do some work here now. Once these guys turn around, my goodness, we're going to be in the Thunderdome. They're going to be in pain. I think I'm going to have to wait a little bit, because otherwise I'm going to be in trouble regarding the dragons potentially coming through. What are these? Just normal archers? Doing that much damage? Crazy. Dear God. You really got to make sure that the grape shot isn't just waste. Look at that. I am one-shotting infantry right now. I'm legitimately one-shotting their infantry. It's actually madness, man. Genuinely one-shotting them. Like, it's not like I'm kind of one-shotting them. I am legitimately one-shotting them. Like, it's not even up to debate that, right? It is, as you guys can see, it is genuinely a one-shot. I'll do the Spirit Grungy now, before the dragons come over. Start dropping the bombs on them. Let the Spirit Grungy do its thing, and then we'll hopefully the dragons will come in and we can attack them at the same time. Yeah, here we go. They are coming in now. And now simply all we want to do is just go back to normal shots. Getting ready for the dragons. Pull the Slayers over onto the left side here, because Doomseekers are not good at killing single entities. Yeah, it's a lot of damage from these guys actually. Oh my god, yep, Lord just dead. Pull the Doomseekers out now. Oh shoot. Hold on. I stupidly let these Swords of Earth get over. Hopefully the Thunders will deal with them in time. Yeah, the Thunderers should be able to get them routed beforehand.
I command the Spirit of Grungy.
Let's shoot the one on the left. That's the boss. That's the dragon you gotta kill anyway. Let's get buffs on this guy. Look at the damage. Look at the amplification of damage. 607. God damn. God damn. Interesting, they're deciding to attack the Grummy. You don't
Hey
get a
Battle
notification
C, how come I don't get notifications when you go live anymore?
Yeah, thanks for the 4 months, man. Much love to you, Maddie. No idea, Chief. No idea, matey. No idea. I mean, the only way to get notified is by being in the Discord, usually. If Twitch isn't doing it, the Discord certainly will. But I hope you're doing well, Matty. It's lovely to see you as always. How many projectiles on a grape shot? Good question. 5. No, it'd be Twitch's end, Ronan, probably. It would most likely be Twitch's end, I would expect, in that regard. As I know they're having... I know they can have problems. Ah, shoot, the Thunder Barges is moving. I'm struggling to get hits in. Yeah, the Thunder Barge is just too big. I don't think grape shots will do too much. Yeah, I really don't think grape shots will do too much here. I need to make sure that we're not spread out too thin here. So I do need to protect my cannons if they do land towards me. For example, for that reason. Let me go ahead and do helping hands on Gotrek here. Seems like a perfectly reasonable thing for Gotrek and Felix to find themselves in. Like a situation, fighting like a massive, like 3 massive dragons. Just Gotrek and Felix things, honestly. Yeah, it told me to kill the main dragon, which we've now done. The dragons defeated in the High Elves have failed a good day's work, I'd say. Agreed. Absolutely a good day's work, boys. Nice. Good dub. Good dub. Use the Giant Slayers? Yeah, Giant Slayers wouldn't be too bad. It's a really low turn right now. Invader, I don't have access to them just yet, I don't think. Unless I do because of the Spirit of Grungry, tier 3. Turns out when you get hit by 3-inch steel balls moving at the speeds of 8k FPS, they turn you into a burger. Who knew? True. Probably join the Discord? I mean, up to you, lads. There's a lot of wholesome hunks in the Discord, for sure. Any grudges from those battles? I'm going to check. I'm going to check. I copy Battlesy's stream start times to my phone alarms to make sure I get those days and times off work too. What a wholesome hunk right there. It's on the 30th, yeah. 30th this releases, matey. Of this month, so 2 days. 2 more days, my friend. Looks like no grudges from this. Yeah, no grudges. Oh no, I can still get these. Yeah, no, you can still get the ones on the right. Yeah, you can still do this, boys. Yeah, I don't think there's any issues to building this. Yeah, as far as I'm aware, it hasn't stopped me from doing that. Yo, Sponge Brain, good to see you, handsome. Yeah, you can still do these, because I literally just unlocked one of them.
Malakai Makaisson.
Wow, my replenishment, because you can do it anywhere. Yeah, damn. You can do it anywhere. Let's do Elf Slayer, just in case there's any more on the way.
Greatest inventor.
Should probably do Sweet Talker, honestly. And then Lethal Romancer, I think.
Did you see that, lads?
Yeah, nice.
The past is the past.
So you're not punished in the slightest for doing that, which is huge. So we'll take that next. Yeah, I'm really struggling grudge-wise. I feel like you definitely should get grudges for killing the high elf armies.
What?
But then again, it goes into the issues of if you get too many grudges, then it massively scales up your next stage of reckoning. I think its range should be nerfed. Yeah, maybe. Yeah, I think you can get access into into grape shots turn 7, maybe. It is pretty incredible, getting grape shots as quick as you do. I don't think there's anybody even remotely close to getting the level of power that quickly. But I definitely think I should get grudges, because right now I'm struggling, boys. I am struggling for grudges. I'm going to put my hand up and say, I'm being starved. I am being starved of grudges at the moment. Let me build the factory for the thingy as well. Your boy's out here being starved. I think it's because I'm finding too many enemies. I'm meeting too many people. Because yeah, it's only 225 there. And yeah. Where are the grudges stacking up? Because clearly they're going to be stacking up somewhere. Now you guys are probably starting to see the reason as to why, you know, the grudge system is not the best the way it's implemented at the moment. Mr. Strength, oh, it's only Slayer units. Honestly, I'm not even using him for his, you know, normal mechanics. I'm just using it for the cannons. Next turn. But the funny thing is, doing it the way I'm doing it right now is the best way of using the system. Because you don't want to get the debuff, so as long as you go over to the threshold of making sure you at least go into the 50 percentile, you're fine. So as long as I come back and interact with this at some point, which would be nice.
Summon me if you dare.
Let me have a look at this adventure now. I need to do one more. Let me pin it real quick so I can check. Fight the Chaos Dwarves. Climate. Waste. Fighting the Convoy Army. Which is over there. I need to kill more gyrocopters and whatnot to get the 360 defensive. We'll build that up as well. We might as well while we're here. The Dragon Slayer is probably going to be good enough to go into a secondary army soon. So one of those good things is when you're leveling up your heroes and things in one of your main armies, you can obviously then translate that into another settlement. Wow, Help It's already rebelling. Why is the Skaven corruption going up? Local populace. Wait, is this full of Skaven? Let's do that. Let's start eradicating the Skaven then. Yes, they did, Alex. They changed the climates for the northern side of Norska. Undercity? I don't think so. I think the Undercity would be way worse. Oh, hell yeah. Yeah, so it makes the northern settlements for Norska a lot better for Kislev. Which is nice. I should have, instead of putting growth in there, I should have made sure to put in the corruption reduction one. And campaign recommendations? Good question. It's a good job I've got Castalton here to defend me. I would probably argue and say Orc Shuttle's always a good fun campaign. Habit's no longer needed. Yeah, because like obviously only person that kind of was okay with it was Boris, but now it's a lot better. Let's get some of the Grudge units in here.
This is a reckoning.
So the underway network is in Karagvalag, if you're wondering. It's towards the east, slightly. It's not by your settlements, it's towards the east. Look, it's only 30 Grudges to fight this guy. He's fighting Throg as well, which is nice. Wait, have I reduced the corruption enough here? Wow, there is no corruption left for Throg, so I can just sprint over to his settlement. Sucks to suck, eh, Throggy? Sucks to suck. Yeah, last settlement. Oh, interesting. Hold on, did I... Let's check this one out. Pin this one. Yeah, so you can... It's fine, yeah. So, if you do the Malakai's adventure, you can still obtain the ones on the right. Send a hero? Wait, you can send a hero to do that? I don't know you can send a hero. I'll try it. Yo, dude, I haven't noticed the underway stuff before. What benefits does it bring? Oh, it's incredible, matey. You can teleport across the map. But it's in the legendary grudges of this one, where Dwarven faction needs to own all these, and then it restores the underway network, which makes it so I can hop over, like, all the places you can see here. All the way over here as well. So you can basically instantly teleport an army inside an underway network location to another network location. So you can basically jump around the map really far. As you can see, there's a lot of locations around. So it just enables the dwarves to teleport across the map. Amazing, thank you. Yeah, no worries, man. It's really, really good, honestly. I'm a big fan of it. And thanks for the follow, man. When it disables, does it disable? Interesting question. I don't think so. Once you've unlocked it, you've unlocked it for good. Yeah, I didn't realize you could just interact it with a hero. Absolute genius move. You need a lord, do you? We'll check it. It's a really good question, and it's a really good point to at least give it a crack. Like the wood route paths for the wood elves? Yes, Niski, exactly that, matey. You can jump between your trees, but jump between the underway locations for the dwarves, specifically. And is it instant? Yeah, good question. Yep, it's instantaneous. You can just zoop on over. You can just zoop on over. Peace treaty? Lol. No thanks. Oh, Calador's dead. The axe, this for war. Right, let's see if this is possible to interact with the hero. I don't know if it is. No, you need a lord. Now, it's honestly a good shout to check it, at least.
Let us move. Explosives expert. Bring those cannons to bear. A spot of
Nice. What's the other one now? Have I unlocked the legendary battle on this one? No, not just yet. Let's pin this again. We're getting close to finishing at least the gyrocopter one. Convoy army. And the Dreadquake. So you need to finish one of them, don't you? What's the other adventure? Because once you finish one, you can do another one. So all I need to do now is complete this dilemma. So maybe it'd be... What I'll do is... if I take this settlement, and then come down here and kill all this, and then kill that, and make all my way to the east, it'll take me ages.
The council is disappointed.
It will take me a while. I don't think I can afford a third army, that's the problem.
For the wisdom
I don't think I can sustain another army. Oh, not tacticians, sorry. We want to go traditions for the gyrocopters, because that's what's carrying us here. Ooh, melee attack when attacking is pretty nice. But treasure hunt is super good as well. We need the money. We're kind of desperate for money.
It's me.
Especially since we're going as aggressive as we are.
Let us begin.
Well, what they call going ham. I'd imagine this army's not good enough to deal with it, so we'll need Malakai. I'm just like, yeah, because I spent a lot of effort in trying to kill all of the high elves around this area, but we didn't really get rewarded for it, which is a shame. Yeah, we really didn't get rewarded for it. If I could afford a secondary army, this would be huge. Do you know what? I'm going to give it a shot. Let's get gyrocopters. We'll just get a bunch of gyrocopters, and then just use it with gyrocopters, and hope that the army's not going to be difficult to beat. How much does it cost to get the growth here? It's honestly really cheap. We have no movement, right? Yeah, no we don't. Hopefully we'll be fine over here. Yeah, look at this. This is the reason why we aligned ourselves with Castalton, because now he's got a reason to fight this guy. And my hope is Castalton's going to go towards Wolfric as well. Ooh, we've got a runesmith here. That's huge, honestly. Getting a runesmith, and we'll just get rid of it, is huge.
The runes are ready.
Runesmiths are so goddamn good. Right. Fingers crossed we're going to be alright here. You go into that army. I honestly think we're going to be completely fine here. There's an army of 20 around there, but I think the gyrocopters alone will crush them. We got a ton of regiments around if we need them as well. We could even put the Thunderer dudes here. But they're not Thunderers, they're the short-range blunderbusses. There's no corruption, so I don't need to put corruption, so we'll just get growth in there. Castalton's going to deal with that. Hopefully that's going to be fine. We'll deal with this one. You're going to deal with the east. But then we're going to need to make sure that we get Malakai over as soon as possible. We've met Reichland, so we might be able to get some more deals. That's not ideal. That's really not ideal. It's going to delay me killing... Wow. Wait, hold on. Did you boys just see what I saw? Did you boys just see what I just saw? Okay. Right, I've just seen something. Hear me out. Grudge baiting, I think, is the play. From what I've just seen here, grudge bait is the way to get loads of grudges. 774. 275.
My schedule is already replete.
It really does feel like you kind of have to just bait them out to hate you. I think you actively want to lose fights. Like, it sounds like such a weird thing to say, but I honestly think it's the smart thing to do. Is lose fights on purpose. Because that's going to get me, what, 50% at least? Just these guys alone. what happened? So Epidemus just took one of my settlements. And he went from like 20 grudges to 774. Yeah, because look, gained acts of aggression. 523 from taking that settlement. That is wild. Let's get another gyrocopter army here. I'm not sure if I need thingy in there. Do we just jump over here to deal with them? There could be Plesk, so they could be in the settlement over here. Ah, shoot. Karak Vlag has been taken.
You know nothing.
Ooh, there's actually got a lot of units in there. Actually, kind of a lot of units in there, so I'm probably have to delay that then. Weirdly, I kind of want them to take the settlement. It just feels so wrong grudge baiting. It just feels so weird to me. Like, that's actually a strategy, it feels like now. Where you want to bait them with grudges. Right, stop taxing there, just so we can get we don't get a rebellion just yet. Because there's not a strong enough percentage to play a no defeats campaign. Yeah, I just think it's just very strange right now, the way it functions. Like, the way that the math works doesn't math in my head. The math just doesn't math. Because you're telling me that fighting them normally, I get 30 to 100 grudges, and then letting them take a settlement, I get 700-800. Like, that just doesn't make sense, boys. Do you get grudges if an ally loses the battle? I would imagine so. Will become the grudge master of baiting? I will become the master baiter, Leo. Absolutely. New lord for the refugee missions to get extra funds. Yeah. Wait, do you... I actually don't know what you need to do with that one. I need to explore it more. I need to explore what the situation is regarding that expedition, because I've not done it before. Get all the single entities in front, but spread them out. Oh, that was a clutch sneeze. Got on the mute button, you already know, son. Absolutely rapid mute button action there on that sneeze. Let's move to the left-hand side then and fire from here. As in, it means we can just utilize this cover over here. Nice. So over there as well. And these guys move them a little bit further up. I don't think this lad's going to know what hits him. Does he have any way of stopping the Thunderbirds just from killing everybody? He doesn't, right? Oh, a classic Rancid Visitation instantly, though. Oh, shoot, there's rot flies. Wait, he has so many rot flies. Help! Unleash the Daka! Bloody boys!
And those woven legs, dummy brethren! Shoot the Wessex! Shoot those bloody Wessex!
Wait, we're actually faster than them. Bloody hell, the Spirit of Gungany really is hauling ass right now. Oh shoot, I stopped running. Fire! Loose! Try and get out of the way of the firing of the cannons. The cosplay is gonna... We are gonna do a Malakai cosplay eventually. I just need to find the stuff to do it with. As it's a lot harder than you'd think, finding a massive grey... a massive ginger mohawk. Not as easy as you thought. Not as easy as you might think. Alright, big. Waiting for the beard to grow. Honestly, of a dwarven level, we'll be here for years, lads, for that, I tell you. Alright, let's let the cannons just keep doing their thing. Pox Riders, nice. These are really strong. Good job with reverse spot of the melee. Thunderwave battles would be nasty. Yeah, honestly, insert any battle, it's nasty. I'm not gonna lie to you, lad. Insert any battle here, it's just nasty with the Thunder Badges and everything we've got. These cannons are actually disgusting. Because he buffs them so much. Oh my god, I do an AoE bonus damage now. Oh my god. 790 damage. Hold on, I want to try something. This is not even grape shot. Let's try and shoot Epidemis here. Ah, shoot, these guys didn't get buffed. I need to move them closer. Let's move back here. We just need to make sure they don't flank the cannons, basically. So yeah, he's being shot at currently. This is not grape shot situation at the moment. He's half HP. The volleys are coming through. He's 1/3 HP. And he's almost dead. That seemed very playable for him. Let's go grape shot and then just kill all their infantry close now. Let's one-shot all the infantry moving close to me now. Nice, let's kill the exalted plague bearers actually though. Satisfy the grudge. Seems pretty good. Damn it, I opened my line too much. Damn it, I opened up my line way too much. These Nurglings are getting through. Wyvern Whacker. What a name. I'm off to go whack my Wyvern. Like, hang on a second. What do you mean by that? What do you mean by that? Nice. Ah, unfortunately the Doomseekers... yeah, the anti-infantry guys are not the ones that are protecting on this side. Alright, single shots onto the Lord here. Shoot the Plague Bearers. Move you guys around. Yeah, so these Slayers will struggle killing the Nurglings, but it shouldn't take too much longer.
Malakai Makaisson.
Can I press the buff, then keep running? Is it a continuous activation? Is it a continuous activation? If I get close enough, will it give him... Oh, it is! Oh, I love that. I love that. So it's a continuous activation of the buff. That's huge. Oh, shoot, I've not been paying attention over here. Oh my god. Wow, those guys were actually quite strong. Almost died. Right, cannons. Shoot them. And yeah, Jorah does know Kizla very well. The main thing with it is just try and play as aggressive as you can with the armored corsairs and whatnot. And just make sure you're not in more than one fight at once, because otherwise you get spread thin. But overall, Catherine is quite a strong lord. Just focus on buffing up your inventory and you'll be fine. Can you destruct Felix and Purple Islands for a gold? I don't believe so. David, good question. And OPG, you want to use the new Shadows of Change Legendary Lord if you have him? Can you still confront Legendary Lords through diplomacy? I don't believe so, Louis. I don't believe so. I think it's purely through the book. Summon a Beast of Nurgle. I think he can summon a lot of random gubbins. I'm gonna grudge. No wonder Nurgle hates him. Love that. Yo, Thought. How is Battlesy abusing the Age of Reckoning, or is it purely ironic? We're abusing it from the perspective of not kind of like rapidly expanding and not doing dumb things that would make it a lot harder to get more grudges, basically. Wow, Castalton, you absolute turd. He didn't join me on that one. Castalton's like, screw this guy, you know what I mean? He's bringing me into every bloody war. He's dragging me into everything here. And he refused to join me, little jerkwad. Push for super early on Grim Confederation? Yeah. Yo, Andrew. Build up fast and you can clear them. Crap, can I win this? Let me think about it. Ooh, I think the Thamir is the only problem here. Let me do the math in my head. I actually think it's winnable. Maybe not. I don't have much Gyrocopters, I don't think. Probably is winnable, honestly. And yeah, it's kind of brutal. It's just, I'm trying my best not to expand, like, and find new people that will hate me. I'm more trying to expand in places where people kind of like me. So going towards the east and then killing all the Chaos Dwarves over that side, most of the people around there will start liking me. So I haven't massively gone tons of Age of Reckoning. I'm kind of trying to keep it mid-level, so it's actually reasonable. I'm keeping it as middle level as I can. Otherwise, it gets very, very difficult to achieve. Still cause the increase of the faction disease? It does, yeah. It does. Right, so. Grudge Thrower's right here. It's Dowie box time, boys. Okay. Gammo those boys. It's a lot of units. Oh, I'm in trouble. Ooh, actually, over here. As long as you don't fire out Will. Looking at this is not too bad. The Thamir Warriors will hopefully get shot at before any range hit me. So I'll deal with these before they become a problem. So push to the right. Shoot again. You can obviously probably go back, honestly. You only have 10 ammunition. Hold on, I forgot to put music on again. Put the music back on, kill the Thamir Warriors, let the Grudge Throwers do their thing. Move to the right just in case there's any artillery, any missile javelins and whatnot. There's loads. Good job we started moving. Beautiful. It's a shame we can't get blobs here. But the AI is seemingly kind of confused. We do have a lot of ammunition repair, or replenishment, so we'll do that. I'm just surprised how little damage we're doing to these Thamirs, but I suppose there's very few entities, that's the problem with them. Like, look at these blobs, man. This would be so good. Damn it, Javelin's got a hit on us. Basically just trying to do enough damage to force them to come towards me. Is my main goal at the moment. Are you horsemen? Yeah, you are. So we'll outrange them. Good. Good. Should be evading most of the range hits here. Go into the trees especially. Nice, got them to rout. Let's push up again, get one more shot in there. Come here. Nice. Oh no. Big mistake by me not identifying the javelins there. Alright, let's go all the way back to my engineer. They are moving in now. Alright, let's see how possible this is going to be. It's going to be brutal because they're not stacked up anymore. Maybe this is just a really dumb idea for me to try it, because there's just so many of them. I believe in my Dowie brethren very, very hard. I got nothing but faith in my Dowie boys. We have a lot of ammunition replenishment, so it's not too bad. Let's go try and harass the Femir warriors again, maybe. Could be an idea to shoot the javelins, because that's probably the only thing that's going to be annoying. There's a lot of javelins staggered around. Maybe just start shooting stuff, honestly. I don't think it's a terrible idea. I don't think it's a terrible idea at all. I just need to weaken the amount of things I have to fight, because there's so many things at the moment. It's brutal. Maybe get some hits in the general. Before he gets too close to the infantry line, and I'll start struggling to shoot him. Slow it down. Get the Corliss to deal with that one. Get you to start shooting in there. These are the anti-infantry guys. Pull back away from the axe guys. Yeah, no, chopped it. Alright, good. Start shooting over here. You pull back, you pull back. Replenish ammunition of you now. Let's continuously keep getting shots into the Femir warriors. Hopefully we get this shot in there. Start shooting into here. Pull back because of the javelins. Hopefully we maintain the 12 entities. They have wronged us. That'll do, donkey. That'll do. I honestly kind of need to go around the outside here. But realistically, I can't. Need to move up. Do a bombing run there. Move up, do a bombing run here. But it's got to be quick, otherwise I'm going to get shot at a lot. Ain't no way my game just crashed. That's really annoying. Oh, that was winnable as well. That's so sad. That was legitimately looking like it was won. Like, I'm not sure if it's just me, but that legit looked like we were about to win. That's fine. Jump back in. We'll jump back in. I feel like we're in a really good position now. We're about to start crushing their infantry line with the gyro bombs. And we have plenty of engineer ammunition as well. James said the bombs have been filthy. Yeah, and you also saw that I was using alt move. Alt move is the biggest factor there, boys. Make sure you're alt moving. It helps a lot. So basically, if you hold down Alt and hold left click, you can basically see your exact positioning of your units. And it allows you to put your units exactly where you need them. Instead of like drag clicking, you can basically use Alt move, hold left click, and you can keep the formation and move them where you need them. Because otherwise, if you try and put them on top of the infantry, they'll try and right click instead of moving. Hold on, my game for some reason isn't picking the game up. Let me just put display capture on for now. It was a bug. Right, honestly, I cannot be bothered to fight this again. If I retreated, it would just be these guys. Yeah, I'll retreat. They'll attack us again. We'll fight this one. Thank you. Yeah, no worries, Timmer. And Felix, no idea, matey.
They have shamed their ancestors this day.
Yeah, I definitely feel like quite a lot of shaming of ancestors occurred there. Well, the game especially. Easy peasy, yeah. I mean, the other one was definitely winnable. It's just, this one's just significantly easier now. You know the price? I think it's $8 a pop, or it's like 25 for all of them. No, 21 or so. I can't remember. I can't remember the exact pricing, if I'm honest with you, lad. Yeah, these brimstone guns are not it. Right. That's a much better box.
Preparing bombing run.
Let's go to the right-hand side. Let's kill these Famirs. Do you think Godric got nerfed in terms of melee combat? I think his stat line definitely isn't what it was. Yeah, his stat line definitely doesn't feel as much of an oomph like it was before. Keep retreating and attacking. The advantage of this, Jared, honestly, it's the biggest advantage of the this unit, really. Is the fact that they're foul moving. So tasty. Wow, the Brimstone only has 60 range. And it certainly is toasty. It certainly is pretty damn toasty, boys. I just have to be really careful with the javelins. Just make sure the javelins aren't getting a ton of value on me. But we can shoot them with the Grudge throws now. Pull them over here. Chuck some ammo here. Alt move you over here to position on those to the bombs. I'm going to start transitioning my backline away as we're not really getting flanked. Shoot the berserkers. Make sure we're in position here. Drop the bombs. Beautiful damage. Let's let them recover from being fatigued, staggered. Drop it again. Big. Now let's have a look at killing the Famirs. And we should be shooting their archers where possible. Or their range units where possible here. Let's just sort of bait them out a little bit here. Let's keep up the pressure here. Let's go a wide formation there just to make sure the Grudge is protected. Let's do another bombing line here. I'm gonna... Oh, not you. I'm gonna move you guys with ult onto this point again. Actually, I'm gonna do it over here. I think it's got so much more value potential there. Let's shoot the Famirs again. So we've killed a lot of the javelins already, which means that we're going to take a lot less damage when we go aggressive for these positions. Beautiful. Let's move over here again. Bombing run. This is where the berserkers are and the Famirs. So, oh my goodness! Look how quickly these guys did their damage. In the time I did 2 bombs, they did all that. Crazy. Let us move this here. Perfect bombing positioning. We demand blood. Get more ammunition popped out. Oh my goodness, the Famirs broke through, boys. That is not ideal.
command for the Carrier's Encore! Gyrocopter, pull out!
Hopefully they'll recover.
Right about time!
God, their damage is insanely good.
We will have vengeance! Got!
Hopefully we'll be able to recover in time.
Fly!
I have nothing that can really come back and help them. Not getting 100% uptime on my growth stores here is really bad.
For the Carrier's Encore!
Maybe I have to go and melee them. They're going to rout, and it should be fine because there's nothing else they can really attack.
Dwarf warriors!
This is tough. I think I've played a lot more safer, which didn't help me here. The engineer should do a good job of that. Check out that. Do you have magic attacks? You do, so there's no point doing the physical resistance. No point at all. You guys have come back, but I'm going to wait for it. Yeah, we should be, honestly, I feel like we're going to be okay. It looks relatively dire now, but I think it should be fine. Judging from the fact that we should be able to get the engineer to start popping out more ammunition for the gyrocopters, and as long as there's a unit, as long as I have a unit that is capable of being a ground unit, we're going to be fine. Oof, those Samirs will be doing a lot of damage to me here. But yeah, thankfully they're low enough health now, a lot of them will die. Okay, the general's coming back to die. Okay, big. Let's really make sure they're dead. Look at that. They've still got 3 leadership, and they're 240 HP right now. Wild. Nice, we've killed the Lord, which is a big advantage. Oh my goodness. Split second, stop thinking about it, and then lose tons of my health on one of the javelins. I think it's the javelins back here. I don't think I can see any of the javelins. I would love to get my engineer back, but he is running into inventory. Let's just make sure that we have something on the battlefield that we can use. Go. Okay, the brimstone guns aren't the best, but they'll do. That'll do, donkey. That'll do. Yeah, it's just the fact that they've got such low ammunition is the problem with them. Really low ammunition is the issue. Okay. Fortunately, the engineer's still vibing there. Good. Now, I don't think there's any javelins left, so as long as the engineer comes back, we can pop in the we can give the ammunition we need. Honestly, you just run away. Yeah, you guys just run away. Good. And let's just keep hitting what we can. Yeah, I'm assuming the engineer will come back. Yeah, good.
Have a good evening.
Yo, oh, you two Autobot, much love to you, man. Thanks for the 31 months, bud. I appreciate you, lad. Thanks for the support, lad. Hope you're doing well. Damn it. Let's move the gyrocopters over to get the ammunition. Honestly, it'd be better to just give these give the ammo here. Move the other guys over. Here we go. I would cycle charge there, but I don't think it's worth it. Alright, double position over here. Hey, Val. Got 37 ammunition with the engineer. Might as well use it as well. Master Engineer. The good news is wound doesn't affect yeah, wounds doesn't affect missile strength, right? Yeah, no, it don't. Which is obviously insanely good. Nice. The dwarf engineer, the dwarf lord over there is doing a fantastic job as well. Another one to top up ammunition here is going to be in 15 seconds. It's going to be big. You can just chase them up a little bit. I don't think there's much point giving it, because the issue with the replenishment is it's percentage based. Oh, it's percentage based. Is there anything good or bad? I think the fundamental of the mechanic is really cool. Like, I personally like Age of Reckoning a lot. But you've got to remember there's people that prefer to play tall as dwarves, right? A lot of people like to play tall as dwarves, and it doesn't really facilitate that. Like, right now, the implementation of the Age of Reckoning doesn't really play towards letting people build tall. Why don't I use any Grudge Wreckers? I don't have them yet. I don't have the tier for it. Plus, I don't think they're as good as gyrocopters. Gyrocopters does what they do, but better, basically, in my eyes. Right, I really need to make sure that one of these guys is going to be surviving. I need to make sure at least one of my lords that are on the floor is, or one of my units that's melee is surviving, and isn't routing. Otherwise, I'm going to be in trouble. One little quick cheeky volley over here. Good. Come over here with the javelins, because otherwise it's going to force me to land. Okay, big. Okay, I knew it would be winnable. And we have a lot of Grudge units we can replace in the army anyway, so... Let's chase down what we can, otherwise we're going to have to fight them again anyway. Okay. Still with the Marauders over here. Yeah, it's worthwhile chasing these guys down, otherwise I'm gonna have to fight them again. Beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. But I think what I'm going to do is probably make a video on how grudges work. I think I'm going to have to. Because for my own knowledge as well, I'm going to probably make a video on how grudges work. Because, yeah, I think grudge baiting seems like a good idea. Which is such a weird thing. It's a very weird mechanic that you actively want to grudge bait people. If bleeding would reduce the destruction power of black powder? No, it's more that the guy would be injured, so they'd struggle to shoot and aim correctly. Grudge baiting, yeah, honestly, I would consider it grudge baiting. I wonder if I can say, if I'm going to make a video like that, I wonder if I could say, you know, welcome to the grudge baiting video. Today I'm going to teach you guys how to be masturbators. Maybe that wouldn't fly very well. Maybe that wouldn't be a good idea. Yeah, look. 652 grudges over here now. 313 grudges there. Yeah, look. You literally want to lose settlements.
Malakai Makaisson. Why would they let me call her unstoppable?
You actually actively want to lose settlements. I'm not even joking.
The past is the past.
You want them to take your settlements. It's so weird. Like, I'm sitting here hoping my settlements get taken from me.
All right.
Like, what is that about?
Explosives expert. Greatest inventor. I what? Let us begin.
Which army is this one? This one. Yeah, let's go to the list.
Of Valea. Yes.
If I can take this settlement, then I can get all the relative grudge units and stuff that I need.
What?
Increase mobility, and let's get ammunition. It's reverse Saxonies, basically, yep. I think it's very eloquent, thank you. Master debaters and cunning linguists, exactly. Should I wait for before the grudge fix? Honestly, the grudge fix the grudge stuff is free LC, man. It's not that bad. It's bad, but it's not that bad. Do you know what I mean? It just depends, because the new factions and the new stuff you can do is really cool. It's just sometimes you'll struggle with the Age of Reckoning mechanics specifically. But it depends, right? It depends on what you want from the campaign, fundamentally. Also, this is a -11 battle, which is not good. I'm going to struggle to win this, I think. Oh, it's this one as well. Oh no, normally deploying up here is not too bad. From memory.
Show us the target, Lord. Grudge thrower.
Yeah, that should be fine. They'll be sitting inside this element. Taking me back and forth. It's not very Dow-like. Yeah, actively, you do get rewarded for letting somebody take your settlements and then taking them back, because it stacks grudges up quite a lot. But I'm going to explore that. It's a video I'm probably going to need to make. It is a video I'm probably going to need to make. As of right now, it's still a little bit unknown for me. But as I experiment with it more and learn it more off stream, I'll be able to make a more conformed video for you guys to help it. Just I'll make sure it goes out before the patch goes live, at least. Just so you guys have the best information before the patch. Because I honestly, knowing me, I'll probably figure out a way to make it even better than before. What's the difference with the Grudge Settler? I think it has monstrous impact, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, I think it gets monstrous impact, which is pretty insane. Let me kill the tower, actually. I think it has a lot of value killing this tower here. I do wonder how good the fire tower, like this one, is. Makes me wonder how good the fire gyrocopter is at killing these towers. They're very, very goddamn good at killing it. Alright, good to know. Good to know. Well, at least they have a use then. Do I have music turned on? No. There you go. Where's the music at? There you go, the banging tunes is turning on. Yeah, we can just slowly win this fight, just by funneling them down. We will slowly, bit by bit, knock them down a peg. Same as the Earthquake Mortar effect, no? Yes, but it doesn't do the vortex spell it spawns from it. It's just the slowing of it. It's the same as Queen Bess as well. That artillery for Vampire Coast has monstrous impact. It just means that it slows things down. It slows things like crazy. Right, ammo's done on you. Let's pull you over now. Well, I gotta be really careful with these Marauder hunters here. Looks like I've kind of gamed the system here. They're not shooting me back. Nice. Jesus, what the hell was that? It must have been the Grudge Thrower. Yeah, I really do think 40 ammunition's a bit too much. Should dwarves have mortars? No. No, it's not really akin to the dwarves. A Grudge Thrower will do just as much as a mortar. Probably even more damage, honestly. Lobbing a massive rock that's inscribed with grudges will probably always do more damage than a mortar. Alright, let's increase the ammunition of these boys again. Get back on there, lads, and start flinging. Might as well. I'll wait just for a little bit of time to get the ammunition for the other ones. They're basically mortars? Yeah, agreed. Yeah. It seems that they don't walk towards the things anymore. It's not worth using the ammunition on the normal brimstone one. It's just, it doesn't give enough ammo. Yeah, it does seem like you got to run all the way towards them. Wait, did I just double ammunition the same gyrocopter? I did, I'm an idiot. Whoopsie. Grape shot Queen Bess when? Jesus, that would be insane. Honestly, she's basically it basically is a grape shot as is. It's insane damage. Let's keep pew-pewing these down. Let's go kill these hunters a little bit. Good. As long as I'm keeping moving. Yeah, as long as I'm mobile, this tower will do nothing. If I can avoid using my inventory, I will. I'm just going to keep them topped up. If I can just keep topping the gyrocopter's ammunition up and just keep doing this over and over again. Wait, how many more do we have? We only have one more. I did just take a lot of damage then. I really am. I need to be careful more. I really don't have much inventory perspective. Yeah, the prospect of inventory here is not exactly the best. I'd assume a lot of the balance of power is probably in their Lord. Let's go kill him. Am I being shot from the tower there? I don't think it has range. Oh, it does. I think it does. Yeah, it definitely does. Damn it. Go get ammunition quickly. This guy can keep shooting. As long as we don't get close enough for the minimum range of engagement. If he gets anywhere here, we can't shoot him anymore. Ah, shoot, we just lost one. There's another tower being built back here. We're sandwiched, Captain! As long as I try and keep moving while shooting, I think it should be fine. I mean, we do fire while moving. So might as well use it. Use it or lose it, as they say. Okay, big. Let's just do a quick bombing run through onto the left side here. Give ammunition to these guys. Oh my god, I was about to bomb all over them. Okay. Let's move my inventory line up now. General's dead. Most of this stuff is dead. Let's do a cheeky bombing run over here. I really need to get a better bombing run now. Good enough. Do it over here as well. Damn it. I should have tried to kill the towers. There's so bloody many of them. My gyrocopters can't really go in. Let's get the engineer over now. Engineer's got ammunition. Try to destroy this barricade now. It is getting dicey. Am I able to shoot these guys over here without too much risk? Yeah, I don't think a tower can reach me over here. Yeah, so as long as I can find... As long as I'm out of range of the towers, we're fine. Good. Please, we need an ammo loss bonus. Okay, thank God. Oh, we were, yeah, I mean... It was getting a bit dicey near the end there, pals. It was getting a bit dicey at the end there, lads. I won't lie to you. Wait, I only deployed with 238 troops. They had 1.7. Wow. Gyrocopters are totally balanced. Can you just melee the tower down with the gyrocopter? Redcoat, good question. Problem with that is their towers are really accurate point blank. They would die before they got a chance to kill it, because their weapon strength is not very strong. They have very, very low weapon strength, that's the problem. So that would be the issue with it, IMO. Oh, and I need to keep reminding you guys. Oh, I am on display capture. I need to keep reminding you, wholesome hunks, that. If you guys are interested in signing up for a Warhammer 3 tournament, here is the forms link. Basically, all you need to do is join the Discord and get the tournament tag and put in your skill level in that specific Google form. I will then put it into a challenge link. This is specifically to make sure that you go against a person of your equal skill, just so it's not completely imbalanced, because I've done tournaments before where we didn't do the forms to begin with, and it was crazy how imbalanced certain the fights were, so I'm just making sure that this is a way to, like a safety net for everyone joining. If you're a beginner, you should be going against beginners as well, you know? You shouldn't be going against some person that's played for God knows how long. But there'll be cash prizes, I believe, up for offer, and there'll be also a lot of DLC you can also unlock as well. And then Anticity joins the beginner group. I could ask him to join. It would be... Actually, do you know what? I should ask him to be a commentator. He'd probably be a really good co-caster. I don't know if he'd want to come back to Total War, though, because I know he's distanced himself from it, because he's making the content, and fair enough, he's doing his own thing, you know. What if you've got 5k hours and you're still trash? Honestly, I would consider you a beginner at that point. Honestly, guys, if you have never done multiplayer, you're a beginner. In my eyes. If you've never done multiplayer before, you are a beginner. It might hurt to say, but it's true. In my opinion. I've done tournaments where I've had people join that have crazy amounts of hours. Crazy amounts of hours. And they get clapped by some guy that plays easy difficulty. Campaign and multiplayer is a completely different game. Right, following the dragon's recent attacks in the mountains, several holds have been desolated, with countless others on the highest peaks abandoned out of fear of more devastation. Sways of dwarf refugees have started arriving at your settlements, but far be it from you to cast your downtrodden brethren away.
Downtrodden brethren away. With some having descended from high altitudes, the refugees are tired, homeless and angry, yet whatever energy that you can put into helping them is not unlimited. You must now focus on appeasing them in the best way possible, however you deem that to be.
I don't know what the difference is between them. Offer shelter. Right, expand the hold. So we've got the dilemma ends, or we can get growth. Interesting. Yeah, I'm not opposed to growth. So we've fully completed that adventure now. So this one's fully finished. I can do another one now. Oh my. Flame cannons, you say? Oh me, oh my. Yeah, I really want the Goblin Hewers to be good. I just don't think they're that good. Man. 80 range is just not good enough. Which is a sad thing, right? Cannons might be useful. I just think triple gyro bomber is goes pretty hard. I think the triple thingy, the triple fire flame cannon goes pretty hard. But so does the gyro bomber. Face undead hordes in battle, fight in areas of vampiric corruption, and weaken the necromantic powers. Oh, it doesn't tell me all the things in question. Flaming bombs, ammunition for Spirit of Grungry and Thunderbarge units. Ooh, army ability number +1 for Spirit of Grungry and Thunderbarge. Ooh, interesting. Okay. Magic resistance plus 30%. Missile resistance 30%. Ooh, summon a unit of gyrocopter is pretty cool. Army ability getting a free gyrocopter. Arm and piercing missile damage plus 50% for Malakai. Yeah, we'll do that. That sounds dope. That sounds dope. Right, hold on. Got to fight in Chaotic Wasteland. We've got to kill with organ guns. Got to kill 5,000 enemies in battle. Got to kill the Champion of Khorne. We also have to kill the 3 champions of the other gods. And then we also have to reach rank 25 with Malakai Makaisson. Look at that. 50% armor-piercing missile. That's going to be a lot of damage. I haven't even spec'd him in to be stronger either. Dear God. Yeah, Tony, you get cannons straight away as well. Turn 5, you get 3 cannons for free. You get a lot of good stuff, dude. We're going to struggle with the... We might get lucky and have the random... If we get the rebellion in this settlement, we'll, that'll obviously be ideal. It might be worthwhile putting cannons in one of these armies. Ideally, I can get this guy over. But I'm going to need the army to probably defend against Norska. Because Malakai will come towards the east. Right. One sec, boys. I'm just talking to my girl. Right. Let me go ahead and move you to the west. I'm going to throw in... Do I put the organ guns in this guy? What happens if you lose the organ guns? I feel like I kind of have to put the organ guns in this army. And then hope to God we can hold the line with the dwarf warriors we get given. Sounds like a good idea to me. Yo, DJ, I am indeed matey. How are you, pal? Shelter for econ buffs. Vengeance was battlefield buffs. Oh, I should have gone battlefield buffs then. If you can give me battlefield buffs, I'm taking battlefield buffs. Do you get more friendliness from other dwarves from settling grudges? No. Nothing to do with that anymore, I don't believe. I do not believe they care at all. Can't wait to put a crown on Kugath. Yeah, especially with the additional health, it's going to be crazy. I think you can get up to 30% more. Would you say that Malakai is S tier, Skyrim? I would say is S plus tier. He's by far the most broken out of all of them, I believe. Ah, the rebellion got onto the onto that settlement instead. It's a shame. I can get it next time though. Wait, where the hell did this guy go? Oh, you are an absolute turd. I really hate it when factions do this.
Why would they let me call her unstoppable?
What I might be able to do actually. What's in here? I can recruit a general from him, right? Yeah, I can. I don't really think I can afford it though.
Summon me if you dare.
I can recruit from the Spirit of Grungi, but I would need to be in encampment stance. Damn it. Unless I just give units across.
Time for a reckoning.
On getting stuff like Steel Sea early. I mean, it's one of those things where, like, I think it's just a way to do, you know, PR stuff, and it's to get the word about the DLC out more. And, you know, as somebody that has invested a significant portion of my time in making content, it's a nice reward and incentive for me to continue to keep making content, right? Because you got to remember that every content creator that you watched absolutely loves this game. right? Fundamentally, we all love this game like crazy. And, you know, getting access to stuff early is, like, a dream come true for us little nerds that love the game, right? And so, I can understand that you'd probably feel a little bit cheated, but, you know, at the same time, you know, I think most of the creators that were given, that get given access is for a reason, right? And that they deserve the access they're given. Alright, let's get, at least we get shield attacker. But I can feel that. But it's all, I mean, one thing you gotta keep in mind is, content creators specifically, will do a lot of PR. Oh my god, this is bad. This is really bad, because I put all my organ guns in here. If I can kill Astrogoth, it might be okay. It's just the blunderbusses and the bull centaurs that's going to be the problem. And there's 2 goddamn armies. His front line's paper, though. His front line's absolutely paper. Can make a free... or lower the threshold for buff during IR instead of 500 grudges. Yeah. We'll have to see. Did you check out the Norse rework mod called Tribes of the North? I haven't. Sounds good, though. We're basically beta testers. Yeah, the amount of bug fixes that we raise is quite hefty. Yo, Mr. A-Star, how are you doing, handsome? And yeah, it's one of those things where a lot of content creators have played the game for a very long time, so we'll know how to break things like, you know. I'm going to probably try and hold the line here. I don't know how long I'll be able to do it, though. Or if I'm going to be able to get in position first. I hope I will. Ooh, this dude might be a problem. This is going to be really bad if I've done this... If I've accepted this quest and I won't be able to finish it because I died. That would be embarrassing. I think the terrain here is not favorable to walk up. If I can avoid the blunderbuss, 90 range. Me abusing a game mechanic? Never? Yeah, I would never. Ah, the blunderbusses are being moved to the right. I'm going to try and kill Astrogoth before he gets close to me. But I've got to be really goddamn careful with the blunderbusses. As for obvious reason. For obvious reasons, the blunderbusses will legitimately one-shot me. Yeah, this would be good if I can keep doing this. Nice. What's the grape shot mean? It means, I'm not sure if you ever played Total War Empire or anything like that. Basically, it does an insane amount of damage to your inventory. Like, you will crush anything that's inventory that you see. Fundamentally. It's like the easiest way to describe it. Anything inventory is just going to melt. Crap. I'm being spirit leech. Let's move back at least. Slightly worried about this. I don't know how I'm going to defend my left flank. I don't have enough troops. Hopefully I can move. If I can bait the Great Taurus out to try and attack these guys, turn around and do some shots. I think we outspeed them, don't we? Yeah, 80 to 105. Now I need my organ guns to crush this Great Taurus. Hopefully, I'll be able to do it. Okay, one of them's attacking good. Okay, some of them out in range. Okay, 2 are in the range. 3 are in range, good. Right, let's see how well the organ guns do. I mean, hopefully really well. So I'm kind of... Okay, that's really not good damage. Okay. Stacking up a little bit now. I was really hoping you'd be routed before you got close. I feel like the cannons would have routed him. Come on, please rout before you charge. Please rout before you charge. Please rout before you charge. Please rout, please rout. Please rout. Okay, thank God. Okay, Gyrocop's chase with melee. Reposition the organ gunners. Start shooting the bull centaurs if you can. Make sure to chase with melee just so they go off the battlefield. Good. Take off melee mode. Start flinging into the blobs a bit. Bull centaurs need to be targeted as well. Let's buff up the artillery piece. Crap, they're pushing to the left flank here. This is not ideal. I'm just going to try and kill as much as I can before they get close. Are you a death mage? Yeah, you are. I think you're overcasting as well because you've taken damage, Chloe. Let's try and kill the bull centaurs now, and the gyrocopters will move closer now. So I think this guy's going to be dealt with before he gets close enough now, because the gyrocopters do enough damage. Might be obstructing. Nah, I think the elevation, it should be okay. It's a good call out, but I think the elevation, it should be fine. Yeah, let's move these guys a little bit further down. It's a valid point. It is a valid point, lad. Okay, good. This guy is routed, I believe. Yep, good. The quarrelers. Quarrelers. I have no slayers, which is so unfortunate. As long as that guy's routed, I don't care. I can't risk getting any more damage taken. Orlers. Satisfy the grudge. He's guild approved, lads. Do not fear, he's guild approved. Ladies.
Nothing can stop us. Will do.
As long as that blunderbuss isn't hitting us, we're fine. This is the issue with bloody organ guns. This is the problem with organ gun, boys. Ain't no way you're still in the fight, buddy. But I respect it. My engineer can't be killed. Gotta hold the line as much as we can here. Is there any way I can move you guys and start shooting into here? I think so. I need to reposition these organ guns if I can over here. Or at least up here to start shooting down into the blob.
Proud that it has been 18 months.
Much love to you, buddy. Thanks for supporting the content for 18 months, lad. Come on, we gotta hold the line, boys. Can't believe these sentinels are still there. Bombing run's too risky with it just yet. I think I just need to, don't I? I was gonna say the bombing run just feels so risky right now, but I kind of have to. My organ guns are kind of popping off though. Pull back and start shooting Astrogoth again. I think I just need to prioritize killing Astrogoth more.
Ready to strike. The runes glow. Yes, yes. Gears of Softbar. Shocks away.
Range far, range fast.
Come on, boys.
Yes, yes! Move now!
Reposition over there.
Organ gunner! Yes!
We really just need these organ guns to keep on shooting.
Take to the air! Go!
I just need to try and get these guys mass routed, but my infantry line's starting to break on this left flank.
This won't misfire!
As long as the Group 3 is firing, we should be okay. Okay, the second bombing run needs to come through now. Come on, boys.
You're not ashamed that I'm just a zoe, brethren. This is what the dwarven steel is all about.
Rage fast! Aye, Archie, come on!
We might be able to start getting mass routes here. Just Astrogoth, that's the problem.
Take him down! Attack the arms! Source the target, Lord! The next
Keep getting the fire in there. It's worth keep shooting because of the burnt. I need the burnt for mass routes. Let's get them in melee over that side. They're going to need to hold the line longer. Keep firing, boys. Get in that firing line. Get the fire in there if we can. Shots into Astrogoth. Pull back away from that. Fire into anything you can, lad. I'm just going to backspace you and then tell you to fire at will. Just shoot whatever you're able to. We need to hold the infantry line again.
Come on, my doughy brethren.
Keep on firing, you beautiful sods. I gotta pull back a little bit. Our front line's wavering now.
Ready to serve. Understood, Lord.
Come on, boys.
Get them! Strike out! Get them! Ready!
Crap, they've broken through the front line now.
Withdraw! Gyrocopter!
I really need Astrogoth just to die here. I need the engineer to move forward if I can.
Organ gunner! Come on! Let the vengeance
Damn it.
begin! Scuff! Kazuk! Go! Gyrocopter! Understood, Lord! War machine ready! Organ gunner! It is a reckoning!
This is a reckoning.
Gyrocopter! It is a reckoning! Stop! Kazuk! Go out!
I still can't believe I didn't kill Astrogoth here. If I held just a little bit longer. Just a little bit longer here, I'd have won, man.
Lord of vengeance!
Just seconds longer, I'd have won this.
Yes! Yes!
What a battle, though. What an absolute battle. That was such a good battle. I enjoyed that. That was a really enjoyable fight. Oh, that was a good effort, boys. Holy crap, that was a good effort, though, boys. I'm happy with that. That was a good battle. That was a good fight. I enjoyed that. At least we finished the organ gunners, at least. But look at that. My goodness. We made it costly for him at least, didn't we, boys? By God, we made it costly. Dude, if we won that, that'd have been so epic. If we won that, that'd have been so epic. Oh, so close. I mean, we definitely... I think there was a couple things I could have done better, but... I got, honestly, the most I could have done at my organ gunners. I'm just surprised it took me so long to try and kill Astrogoth. Like, I was shooting him from a long time. A long time I was shooting Astrogoth there. Yeah, Mifford, how we doing, handsome? Right, the good news is, guys, grudge baiting. 750 grudges now. Easiest grudge bait of my life.
It's big thinking time, boss. It's big thinking time.
Nah, I'm okay with losing that. It's fine. We're just grudge maxing, boys. That's the beautiful thing, right? Anytime I lose a fight, I have an excuse. It's brilliant. I love it. I love the fact that I have an easy excuse every time. Nice, he took it. How the hell did he manage to get over there? Oh my god. Wait, hold on. I need like 300.
Engineer.
It's like, yeah, I lost that one so I can maximize grudges, boys. That was the prop. That was what we were trying to do there. What was that? Yeah, intentionally lost that one. That's right. Yeah, just trying to get just trying to max out my grudges, you know.
Summon me if you dare.
Just trying to get the maximum value out of my grudges.
Thirsts for war. Slayer.
Now I don't know if I'm gonna have enough. I'm gonna have to get into range. I think I can.
You reckon an airship could fit underground?
Oh my god, the Skaven in the way. The annoying thing is, do you know what the really bad thing is? I am honestly certain if I take this grudge, right, it will screw my next Age of Reckoning. I'm pretty sure it will. Because I'm gonna be so over the Age of Reckoning.
Let us begin. No! To war!
I'm pretty sure that's true.
The axe thirsts for war.
Oh, I can attack it, but I honestly think I'm gonna screw my next Age of Reckoning if I do it. Because I'm gonna be how many over? Right, I'm gonna be a lot of grudges over. So you can see 3,100. And this is one of the things that I was mentioning in my video, is what is a big flaw to the system, right? It's a little bit of a flaw to the system, right? We can see 3,100. Let's do it for an example, right?
Alright, let us begin.
For an educational piece.
Ready.
For the educational piece specifically, let's try it. So, I have 3,100 grudges, right? I'm going to go over, I think, about 1,000 grudges as part of doing this. So that means I have done, what is it, like? Yeah, I've done about 1,100 more grudges, so I've done about 30-40% more grudges than I needed to. But that's just the way that the cookie crumbled. That right there was just the way the cookie crumbled. So we're going to go from 3,100 grudges, which, by the way, I only just managed to do. I only just managed to do that. Which I want that needs to be known. You know, that was only just managed to be capable.
Summon me if you dare. Explosives expert.
So let's go ahead and see how that translates. Let's put that in there. Let's get some Earth Gold building now. The secondary army should take over from Malakai, and Malakai can just go to the east now. And this guy will probably be fine against this dude here. Rebellion there, honestly, is not the worst thing, because this terrain, I'm just not going to want. No more organ guns. I can recruit them again, it doesn't matter. I can get more organ guns. So guys, how many grudges did I have? Honestly, the smartest thing for me to do there was not to 100% it. Which is so annoying, because I was 5% away. It was 4.2? Okay. No, not in total. Not in total, I mean for what my objective was. It was 3,100, wasn't it? Yeah, it was. Oh, okay. So they randomly spawned there to do that. Love that. So these are the rebellions and things happening. Okay, so let's have a look what it goes into. 16,000. And this is case in point the problem I have with the Age of Reckoning. So it's basically asking me, because I did so well in that specific Age of Reckoning, it went from 3,100 to 16,000. So it's asking me, basically, to go from 6,000 total grudges. It's now asking me to, near enough, triple my grudges in 10 turns that I've managed to achieve in 21 turns. Granted, keep in mind, if I fail this Age of Reckoning, it will go down by quite a lot. But then I'm going to have to suffer debuffs for 10 turns. And if I delay the Age of Reckoning, this number of 16,000 would go up to, what is it? 20,000, because it increases it by 20%.
What? Demon Slayer.
Demon Slayer. I'm going to get this army to go over to kill Epidemus over this side.
I'll make you into snowman. More moving, less whinging.
And, yeah, hold on. Let me do... If you guys are curious as to what I'm yapping on about... Yeah, if you're curious of what I'm yapping on about here, if I go to my YouTube channel and I showcase my video, I made a video that the Age of Reckoning is a flawed system, and you can kind of see why. I go over pretty much everything to do that I understand about Age of Reckoning in this video, so if you want to go check it out, sub to the YouTube and just go have a look at this video. So this is the problem I currently have with the Age of Reckoning system specifically. Is that if you want to build tall, you can't really do that. And if you get lucky with grudges, you get punished for it. Yeah.
Why wouldn't they let me call her unstoppable?
I just don't think... I mean, in situations, I might be able to then... I honestly might be able to recover that. But like I said, I'm going to have to fail the next Age of Reckoning for it to be possible. Am I playing beta? Yeah, I'm playing the pre-release. The numbers need tweaking. I completely agree. I think the Age of Reckoning mechanic is awesome. I love it, don't get me wrong. No, I honestly, it doesn't suck. Sprocket, I'll be honest with you, the mechanic doesn't suck. It's actually awesome. I'm not going to lie. I love this mechanic. I think it's really, really good. But I think just numbers need tweaking. Because now I have no incentive to try with this Age of Reckoning, because it's not possible. I just think a wee bit of a tweaking and it'll be fine. Just a wee bit of a tweaking and it'll be fine. Oh, they'll fix it? Yeah, I'm sure they will. Alright, what was my adventure that I'm doing? Nice, so we actually finished 2 of them with the organ guns. I think, ironically, it's not actually asking me to do anything more with the organ guns. It's not asking me to do anything more with the organ guns, funny enough. So why is it... Why can't it be like a WAG where you can choose yourself? I mean, it's one of those things where mechanically it makes sense that a dwarf would always be on the Age of Reckoning, because this is just the way the dwarves work. Yeah, I think if they explore ways to tweak it, I think it'll probably make more sense. Wait, why is that? Oh, I need to repair it. Wow, I didn't lose the money from it because they didn't take it. Let's go over here. Let's recruit 2 Dwarf Warriors, and I'm going to recruit maybe a Slayer? A couple Slayers from Spirit of Grungy, like that. Yeah, let's get more recruitment capacity. And then we'll push back towards the east against the dwarfs. I'll push the buggers back. We might be able to find money opportunities here.
Friends of the Empire, come. Indeed. Yes.
That makes sense to me to do that. Right, who's in distant lands, boys?
Natural.
Oh, perfect. I've met Kathy now.
Against a great enemy must be fought on multiple fronts.
Only 2.9k? Does that mean you're broke?
I will.
All right.
Yeah, Zamming used to be right rich.
Would you care for a demonstration of the power of fire and metal?
Sigma's.
I'm good, thanks, bud.
So.
You better look after Gelt down there, alright? Or we'll have some problems. What Sarah would you want to delay the Age of Reckoning? When you're trying to build tall. When you're trying to just build up your territory and recovering from the previous one. Does it ever go down, Thorothendel? Yes, it does, yeah. It will go down. What I need to do... Hold on. Under interception. Guys, will you guys humor me for a second? I'm gonna go back on the save and not kill the guy. Can I win this? No, it looks awful to fight. Grudge baiting again. Oh, we got Garagrim. Nice. I forgot to get him in the army having 8 Slayers. Oops. Oh my god, there's a lot of things going on. Yeah, hold on. Let me save that. What turn was it that I did that? What turn did I do that fight? It was turn 21, right? Let me load back and see what happens. Advance the OP status of Malakai. It definitely slows him down a bit, that's for sure. Yeah, I'm going to encircle it and see what happens. I want to see if I don't, like, massively scale my grudges up, what it puts my number to instead of 16,000. I think that's probably just the way you're going to have to deal with it. But not having that free army sucks, man. Not getting that free army sucks so much. I'm not going to encircle it because they'll probably attack me, won't they? Maybe they won't. Surely they're not going to be dumb enough to attack me. But then I don't know. We'll see. We will see. Right, your boy's going to need to go into the laboratory, I think. Your boy's going to need to well and truly jump into the laboratory. Have I already taken it? Okay, it was the turn before. It was turn 20 then. It was turn 20. Sorry, boys, let me jump into turn 20. I want to make sure that I'm utilizing this correctly and not attacking them. Because I don't think it's the right play to siege. I do not think it's the right play to siege there. Because in that scenario, going from 3,000 to 16,000 is just a lot. Yeah, 3,100 to 16,000, right? So this is the science stream. What I'll probably do is just try and figure out the the Grudge stuff. Yeah, and thank you for the follow, man. I appreciate you. All I'm trying to do right now, it might not be the best content, but all I'm trying to do right now is just figure out what the truth is. Actually see with my own eyes what the truth is regarding the way it scales itself. Have I taken it yet? Damn it, I've already taken it. So I'm going to have to go another turn back. Sorry, boys. I have to go another turn back. My apologies. Bowser streamer is always the best content. Thank you, Mango. That's very kind of you, buddy. Yeah, fried egg enjoy. It was good. What non-DLC Legendary Lord or faction gets the most out of the Thrones? Probably Daniel, honestly. I would honestly probably argue Daniel. Demons of Chaos gets a lot of good stuff. Having tier 2 to tier 3 armor-piercing inventory is really nice. He usually normally suffers because his inventory sucks, but now you have actually damage-dealing inventory instead of just tank inventory. Like, the Plague Ogres are so good. So good. They help an awful lot. Okay. Right, so let's not fight that guy and kill him. Let's let him do his thing. We're not going to attack him. Let's let him do his thing. I'm going to just skip turn and see what happens. Oh, it gives me the opportunity to fight this again. I won't. Would not resetting the Grudge fix it? What do you mean resetting the Grudge? Mike, sorry, buddy. What, as in the Grudge is above the people's heads? But then how would you know what to scale it to? That's sort of like the point, right?
There's no pleasing some.
So let's see. Nice. So in this situation, you'd have 5,000 at 16,000. I'm just going to not attack him. So right now I have 90%. And I'll cash it in afterwards.
Malakai Makaisson. Nope.
So instead of going to 16,000, we're on 3,100. There is no way in hell they'll attack me, surely. Like, there's no reason for them to come attack me. I'll just run away if they do. So here, instead of amplifying it because we got 33% over the actual total grudges it asked me for, it 3x'd it in that scenario. Whereas beforehand, I only got a little bit and it only increased it by 1,000. So I'm curious to see how it does it. Wow, I'm at war with a lot of people. Malakai is well and truly the scourge of demons and evil. Oh, you little rascal. Doesn't matter anyway. Jesus, a lot of stuff is going. Right, let's find out now. Yeah, it's broken on the second one, I think. It's still 14,000. Yeah, that's too much. That's too much. It's definitely broken. I think the second implementation, the second Age of Reckoning is amplifying things too much. Because if getting 90-odd% is making it go up to that much, it just doesn't make sense. It just doesn't make sense to me, but maybe I'm just being silly. I guess it depends on the faction, because I think Thorgrim would have access to a lot of grudges. But then you can't balance it around one Legendary Lord, right? I think that's the whole point. You shouldn't balance it around just a singleton Legendary Lord. Because that fundamentally doesn't make sense. Even without maxing it? Yes, it does, yep. It goes really, really high even without maxing it. So you're better off just you're better off just trying to get 100% on the second one, because it's going to go high numbers anyway.
Malakai Makaisson.
Malakai Makaisson. Look at that, 862, you little rascal.
A firma breaking teeth. Best rest up here.
Let's recruit more. Let's find out what my line is. It's here, so let's start recruiting. Well, look at that. The Spirit of Grudge is nearby, so I can recruit a lot of units. I do like this. I love the fact that this is a really long radius now. What are we going to fight against? Honestly, a couple Slayers more.
Engineer.
Maybe getting the Dragon Slayer in there would make sense. Move the Dragon Slayer down here. There's Garagrim's over here, so put Garagrim in. Garagrim. Let me start actually making him stronger. Because I'm going to get a lot of armor piercing on him soon. It will get to the point where it's kind of ludicrous damage. Hold on, let me go dampening. It's a lot better. Ability. Dragon's Brain. Yeah, that's all fine. Replenishment is at 17% because it's going off of Felix's now. To the other guy. Wow, look at that radius. That is a huge radius of people being able to recruit from it. No, yeah, I know. It's Madeline. It's what I was the person that raised it to the CA. I was one of the guys that told CA about this, and they have acknowledged it. But I don't think. I think it needs more. I think it needs more attention than it's been given. They have acknowledged it, but we'll see. I just definitely think it's more broken than probably people assumed to begin with. We'll see though, we'll see. The Wood Elf friends with the Forces Order. I would say, typically speaking, back attack, yeah. I would consider most of the green Wood Elves friendly. For example, Karl Franz was given Deathclaw by the Wood Elves of Athaloran, because they were really impressed by him. Wood Elves wouldn't actively go and attack the Tides of Order, like Order Tide. They wouldn't have intention to. You know, all they care about is protecting their tree and protecting their wildlife and whatnot, and the terrain around them. They don't really care about what other people are doing outside of that. Right. How close are we? Right now, so we're not taking any attrition.
Slayer, be inspired by a slayer, Darwy.
Beautiful.
The past is the past.
Bosh.
Sign up and you will be
Beautiful.
This'll do. Move that stuff in, lads.
I want to see how strong he gets. 2.7k is ridiculous. And you get even more damage as well. Where's the other one? I need to reach level 25 and I get so much more damage. Hold on, I'm going to do that. I'm going to get him level 25 just to see how much damage I can get. I'm more intrigued at this point than anything. And then I'm going to have to skedaddle. As my partner's going on holiday, I want to make sure I spend some time with her before she does. Alright, getting stuck in. We have Demon Slayer, right? Yeah, so we're killing Norskins better. On the offensive makes sense. Ooh, one more point. More defense. His melee stat line now becoming pretty impressive now. Javelin weapons. Love me some Garagrim. Love me some Garagrim. Has a bad reset and goes a bit psycho. Yeah, there's definitely that angle. He can go a little bit psychotic, that's for sure. Yeah, basically, Orion goes on insane rampages and then just sort of, like, sleeps it off for a wee bit. He hibernates after, like, going on crazy rampages. It's quite interesting, his lore. It is quite crazy about it. I think we're probably just a couple turns away from getting level 25. It's a shame that we're having to push into the west with quite a lot of armies. I'll grant the request because that amount... Wait, where did Epidemus go? If he's up here, I'm going to be really annoyed. I almost want to send somebody over to check. Let me send the engineer over. Did he move up here? Ah, he's running this way. Okay. Okay, it's good that I checked at least. Ooh, Talisman Preservation is huge.
Summon me if you dare. Yes.
Yeah, Talisman Prezi is really nice. Would I want to go down to here? Or do I want to beat up Wolfric? It's a good question. There's a lot to murder here, but it depends on how fast... The armies are already making their way over. Look, this is such a classic right here. This is such a classic. This guy's at war with me, and he's focusing on just coming towards me instead of trying to defend his settlements. That is an AI classic. I really do like the fact that anyway you can kind of sit, and you don't need any replenish. You don't need any kind of movement for it. Get all the dwarf warriors in there, then that army's going to be good to go because I'll be able to defend against a lot of stuff there. I don't need to upgrade that just yet. I'm more trying to build tall and crack a track because it'll enable me to defend it. Right now, it'll probably be difficult to defend. It'll be hard to, you know, fight normally. Nice. And what we're going to want to do is move towards the middle of this point and then make sure that I am as close to it as possible. Hold on. There you go. Boom, that's the kicker right there. Right here. If I move here, then attack, I'm in the zone of control of the settlement. So as long as you go into the zone of control of the settlement, it's fine. And damn it, I shouldn't have auto-resolved that, because now I probably can't take this one now. Maybe we can. Death Seeker. We don't need any corruption reductions, which is nice. Ooh. You might be in trouble there, Chief. Let's throw in a Dwarf Lord. If they attack straight away, they'll probably struggle. And Zerka, thanks for the follow, buddy. Oof. Okay, Astrogoth's already on his way. Which is unfortunate. Right, we'll have to try and deal with Astrogoth at the same time. Malakai will need to move back for Astrogoth. As I think, hopefully we'll be able to get to there in time. Hopefully we can get there in time. We'll have to wait and see, though. Right. We're going to have to what they call wait and see. Oh god, I turned my thing on and it spoke to me. Absolutely bloody disgusting. Are you guys like that as well? If you hear your own voice, it's really weird. Ooh, the Nemesis Crown. I always find it really strange when I can hear myself. Even though I'm a streamer, you'd think I'd be used to it by now. You'd think as a streamer I'd be used to it by now, but I really am. I'm really not.
New stuff, new ideas. Engineer. Time for a reckoning. I do not serve you.
Right, boys. We're going to end the stream here. Thank you so much to all of you beautiful, wonderful, wholesome hunks for hanging out, watching the stream. I seriously do appreciate it. You guys are incredible, as always. Have a wonderful rest of your morning, evening, night, wherever you are in the world. You guys are awesome. I do appreciate you. We're going to try and send you to a home for today. And, oh, Legend streaming. He's a goat. Legend is the goat. He deserves the love, as he's unbelievably generous to everyone within the Total War community. But yeah, you guys have a wonderful morning, evening, night, wherever you are in the world. I do appreciate all of you beautiful folks. Make sure to take care of yourselves. Make sure to look after each other. And yeah, thanks for watching. I do appreciate it. Guys, what I'm going to do, I'll promise that I'm going to cook up and look into, you know, what's going on with Grudges. As right now, I think there's a lot of weirdness going on with Grudges, boys. And I will try my best to find it. But yeah, you guys are awesome. Take care of yourselves. I shall see you most likely tomorrow, honestly. Bye for now. Right.